And we're back! Oh my goodness, it feels so good. These games just keep getting bigger for your Denver Broncos, for my Denver Broncos. Broncos on the road right now, 11 a.m. start time for Bo Nix and company in NRG Stadium there against the Houston Texans. They've rattled off 5 straight, and they're about to make it 6 straight. We're all going to be there for it. So let's start this party off with let's get a roll call. Who's all in the building? Who's here? Where are you watching from? Let me know as you are popping in here. It does help me out a ton if you would smash that like button here. It's a great way to show the algorithm that the Broncos are about to win. I think they then send the signal directly to Roger Goodell. So something like that. So who's here? Where are you watching from? We got a ton to look forward to. This game is going to be amazing. We already got Sharon's score prediction 24-17, and that has not wavered from what she texted me. So she's being consistent. I love it. We got New Mexico in the building, Indiana in the building. We got Iowa, Alabama, Prescott, Arizona, Southern Illinois, a real one, Denver. Man, I miss Denver. Tennessee, all over the place. That's why they call it Broncos country. My TV just switched on over to the pregame there for them, and they're wearing the same uniforms we wore last year in the playoff game in Buffalo. Those orange pants, white tops, looking like straight fire. We got Minnesota, don't you know? Rapid City, South Dakota, Kentucky, Colorado Springs. I know the mod father, Jason, is going to be back in here at some point helping us keep the bots away. But, man, the thing, I woke up this morning with, a nervous pit in my stomach because this game means, a lot. And that's the thing that you have kind of forgotten over these 10 years of being a Broncos fan, that the longer into the season you go, the more these games typically matter. But we'd been out of it for so long. But yeah, it's man, it just doesn't stop. It's this game means a lot. We go 4 nights from now, we're going to be streaming again. We got Broncos against the Raiders. And then right off after that, you got Kansas City Chiefs coming to town. So been absolutely crazy here to just see the intensity just ratchet up and up and up. And really, really great matchup here where the Broncos are going up against the defense in the NFL that's probably best on paper, the number 1 team against the amount of yards allowed against them, the number 1 team points against them. They started the season off 0-3 and somehow have battled it back, and this is kind of a playoff game for them. I do think it's important to remember that their victories, when you talk about the quarterbacks that CJ Stroud has beat, he has beat Cooper Rush, doesn't scare you. Mac Jones doesn't scare you, and Cam Ward. So this is definitely the best team that he has played that he wants to beat. And so I'm feeling good about that. So gotten all the peeps here. My son is going to be down in a couple, I hope. And we'll catch them all up. Mr. Fantov. Oh my goodness. Foco. That, I think Fort Collins, probably the sneaky best city in Colorado. Love me some Fort Collins, but it's so far. Not enough people know how cool it is. 3 a.m. here, but we are here. I love it, man. Love the dedication. I do think this time change really does give the Broncos the advantage. We know that these guys, I heard an interview with Pat Surtain when he was talking about his rehab, and he said, yeah, I got to get up early every morning and get up by 7. So 7 a.m. is early to a football player. And so if 7 a.m. is early and 11 a.m. start time is very early. And so luckily their bodies make this feels like a noon kickoff for them rather than 11. I really do think that's a benefit for us. So that makes me even more hyped about it. We did get a little breaking news that I'll drop right here for us. So obviously we know, I think all of our attitudes about this game would be night and day different. If we knew that Pat Surtain was back, I would predict a massive Broncos win. If we had the best player on our team, probably pound for pound, position for position, I think Pat Surtain is the best player on this team. And he's out. And all week, Sean Payton was kind of making us think that it was Chris Abrams' strain. who is going to be the fill-in for him, because that is who filled in when he went down with that pec injury during that Cowboys game. But today what we're seeing is that in pregame warmups, you actually had the number 1 draft pick, Jahdae Barron, rocking number 23, lining up across from Riley Moss. So I feel like that is a pretty sneaky cool move. And I think that's another advantage that Vance Joseph and the Broncos have, is that there's no tape on Jahdae Barron playing outside corner in the NFL. And so maybe they scouted him going back to Texas, but I think that's like kind of a wild card that we have. So yeah, it makes me extremely, extremely hyped for this. All right, so there we have it. Now this is a absolutely raucous place to play. Last time we were there, kind of crazy that these 5-game win streaks feel fairly irregular over these past couple of years for us. But the last time we played in Houston, we also were on a 5-game win streak. And I think since then, the Houston Texans have gotten worse. And I got to interview a content creator from Houston who basically said that. Like, the offense has gotten worse. The defense has gotten marginally better since we last played them. And then the Broncos have gotten infinitely better since the last time we played them. And yet, we know Russell Wilson had 4 chances at the end zone from the 4-yard line and could not get it in to beat them last time. So I think we match up extremely well against them. As I think Sharon asked earlier, everybody drop in your score prediction. Who wins this game and what is the final score? Man, I think keys to victory for this is absolutely that we need to make CJ Stroud see ghosts through the inside of our defensive line. I think the other key to victory is just that we need to protect Bo Nix from the outside edge rushers. The inside of their pass rush is nothing to write home about. But when you got Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter, who's getting up there in age, but they still bring a ton of pressure. And, I think currently Will Anderson is the sack leader in the NFL. But Garrett Bowles also wants to win that Protector of the Year award. We're talking 2 games straight that he has had a perfect stat sheet and has given up 0 pressure. So that's got to make you feel extremely, extremely confident going in here. 24-21, Denver Broncos. I like it. Yeah, I think that 24 mark is I would love to be the first offense to score 30 points on this Houston Texans defense. But that's going to be a tall order, especially because the other thing that is a huge letdown is Marvin Mims didn't clear concussion protocol in time. And I'm bummed just because I think he's such a pivotal part of our offense. And this is where his whole family is. His grandparents were season ticket holders to the Houston Texans when he was growing up. And so this would just be a really cool coming home party for him. But without him, do the Broncos have all the misdirections and the neat things that made aggressive defense like Houston not be able to play quite as aggressive because you don't know what they're doing. So 24 is probably about where I think the Broncos are going to win by 6 points in this game. 27-17, I like it. 31-17, I would lose my ever-loving mind. Dude, if the Broncos are 7-2 with a demolition on the road like that with the Raiders on a Thursday night, and we're talking we could be 8-2 when the Chiefs come to town, I'm going to lose my mind, guys. Like, when I joked in the offseason about clearing out your January and February, it's not feeling like a joke anymore. Like, my wife and I always like to do a trip with the family because our kids get a midwinter break then. And I was like, babe, I don't think we can go somewhere during that time because I just have this really weird feeling the Broncos are going to make a deep, deep run in the playoffs. 34-20 Broncos. I would love that. 23-17. I'm going to go with that. I think 23-17 is a good prediction. That's about where I'm at. That we eclipse that 20-point mark, and I think, get pressure on CJ all day, but get pressure on him without blitzing. He was very, very effective against the blitz last week against the San Francisco 49ers. Man, I just can't believe we're underdogs in this game because, I know it's a home game for them, but they truly haven't beat anyone who's special. And there are a lot of asterisks, plural, by that win they had last week because the San Francisco 49ers are without their 2 best defensive players with Bosa and Fred Warner both being out. And that's just not the same defense. And then they also don't have Talanoa Hufanga or Dre Greenlaw like they had when they were a really good defense. So I think the Broncos are going to win pretty good. Yeah, so I do think this is not the national game, unlike last week where we were on every single TV everywhere. I think you definitely have to have Sunday ticket in order to get it if you're out of market. I always look at the NFL distribution map. We can pull that up and show where this game is. So if you go down, and also, like, how sad is it that it's already week 9? Guys, the season is flying. It can't already be November. This is crazy. So, yeah, if you're in red, no, if you're in, that's CBS. Here we go. So blue, basically just Texas, New Mexico, some of Kansas, and then up into, isn't it sad that I was a state certified geography teacher and not 100% sure what this state is? I don't know. Not real good at maps. I know the blue on this map is not water, though. I know that. That's for sure. My mic sounds tinny. My kids probably messed around with some of the better. Is my mic tinny still? Oh, you know what? I bet it's using my webcam mic. Let me switch. Switch to here.
Check. Better? Any better on my mic? I don't want to sound tinny. Oh, man. Nervous. Better. Thank you. All right. Well, thanks for the heads up on that. Ooh, wow. Oh, I love seeing us 6-2 above all those cats that they said were better than us during the offseason. And the Mod Father is in just in time. What is up, Jason? Thanks for being here. Ooh. Nick Benito, we need you to have a day. Jonathan Cooper, we need you to have a day. Zach Allen, we need you to have a day. Man, I'm pumped to see Jahdae Barron, man. I really am. So the Broncos deferred, so we'll have a chance to see Jahdae Barron right off the bat. Ooh, I like this. Dobbins, 140 yards rushing. All right. The kick is off. And he's going to take it up and get tackled by Devon Key, 30-yard line or so. All right, man. CJ, sit him down right away. All right. All right, they have the ball at the 36-yard line. You got CJ Stroud under center. And handoff first play. Chubb for a gain of 2, maybe. Like that. And even last week with their success against the 49ers, they weren't able to get the run game going. So let's hope that continues right here. So obviously they get their number 1 wideout back, Nico Collins. They also get Christian Kirk back, who was missing last week. Got motion, CJ Stroud in shotgun, and a tipped ball incomplete. Let's go. Great coverage there. And you just saw, like, if that is how our defensive line looks this entire game, it's over, you guys. It really is. With 4, they pressed that pocket so much, and you could tell, like, Stroud was a second away from bailing on it. Man. And they definitely are going to be using extra linemen here. All right, 3rd and 8, big 3rd down, man. 3 and out would be so clutch right here. All right, and drops. Yeah, he got it. Gain of 9 on a 3rd and 8, probably. Man, no pressure there. That ball was out very quickly. And it is Chris Abrams' drain. It wasn't Jahdae Barron in there. So even though Jahdae Barron was in preseason or pregame warmups as the corner opposite of Riley Moss, that is not what happened here. So 1st and 10, about midfield. And you got Jonah Ellis in here. Handoff again, gain of 1, maybe 2. Let's go. Thank you for being a member. Love it. 1 year of Bo leaving. Man, it's crazy that, like, Bo Nix has, like, started a year and a half now. Like, he's played a lot already. This has gone by extremely fast because he still is like a rookie in my mind, but I cannot wait to see him on this turf. He's going to light it up today, I think. Another handoff and an even worse game. He goes backwards. All right, another big 3rd down, guys. Another big 3rd down. Wow. Right, and someone wrote big sack, and it is funny that we give so much credit to a sack, but that is what just happened right there is as good as a sack, and a huge tackle in the backfield for Hufanga. And yeah, man, and tackle for losses in my book are just as important as sacks. Sacks, I guess, are probably usually bigger yard losses. All right, 3rd and 8 again. And oh my goodness. Target. So they are picking on Chris Abrams' drain right away. And that's twice in a row on 3rd and 8 that Chris Abrams' drain's man was able to pick it up. Interesting here. Let's see what they end up. No, so it isn't actually even it is zone coverage on there. And that'll be an interesting wrinkle that Vance Joseph has led the league when it comes to man coverages that he's called this year. And when you're missing your best man corner, can you keep doing that? So see the Broncos switch to zone there. They did not bring any extra pressure. And, oh, nice. Get him. All right, the good luck charm has arrived. What's up, big dog?
What's up?
How you living? Bring it on in. I'm going to show this. All right, and as promised, show them what you did. Oh, this way, right there. All right, so we got a picture. We'll add some color to it. I think it's better than Bo Nix's Bronco, but Jason, that's for you, my man. So we'll get that. We'll get some color on it and get it to you, my man. All right, 2nd and 10. Great little, great defense there. You're getting a lot of love in the chat. Oh, Talanoa almost had Stroud. So that was the first time we brought some pressure. Our 2-4 here. Oh, man, big game with you this week. We'll catch you Thursday night, man. Oh, they want you to autograph the picture. You'll do it and add some color to it?
Sure.
Cool. All right, another 3rd down, 3rd and 4 here. Ooh. Man, 2 for 2 so far for 3rd downs for these guys. And they're already in field goal range. Ball's out quick, way short. Let's go. Brandon Jones with the huge stop there. Getting him way short of the first there. So 4th and 2. We got a super for my man, that one guy, J139. What's up, Ben? LFG, Broncos country, indeed. Appreciate it, my man. Appreciate it. All right, 4th and 2. Oh, man. and it looks like they're staying out and going for it. This would be so huge. This would be absolutely huge. And CJ Stroud's rolling left, throwing left, gets it. Man,
who was that on?
That was over Jaquan McMillian. So, yeah, rolling left there for a right-handed quarterback. That's a very, very nice play from CJ Stroud. And yeah, you got almost a pick play. It wasn't illegal, but basically the way that route was designed, the one wide receiver going upfield picks off Jaquan, and not a ton he could have done to fight through there. Man. All right, so now it's their rookie in there, 6th-round rookie, I think. Yeah, Marks, who was questionable going into the week, but he's there. Runs it right up the middle for a gain of 4, probably. Man, I can't believe they just went for it. Gain of 5, they gave it to him. 2nd and 5 here. Yeah, as we are now approaching the red zone, as we're now approaching the red zone, he wants to see your picture again. Here it is. He's going to add some color to it. Ooh, incomplete. Big incomplete. So we're going to have a 3rd and 5 here. We're going to get color on it, autograph it, get it in the mail. Ooh, a Raider mod in the channel. I don't know if we can get there, man. That might be a little extreme. If you stop cheering for the Raiders, well, no, I don't know. No, we love you, man. All right, here we go. Ooh, okay, 3rd and 5. Are they still in 4-down territory? I think they're in. I think if we hold them to this, they will kick a field goal. CJ Stroud uncomfortable, and he goes down, and the sack on the play is by none other than Zach Allen, which is what we told you was happening, right? That, oh my goodness, that was gorgeous. And when the pressure is coming from the inside like that, it is every quarterback's worst nightmare. It's why George Payton ran to the bank to re-sign Quinn Miners, because you just do not want to give up pressure up the middle like that. That is huge. Yeah, hit that like button, y'all. How old are you?
I'm 9.
He's 9. All right, and the field goal, he misses it. Let's go, Broncos country. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Wow. So, truly, that was amazing, you guys. Let's go. 0-0. Broncos going to have the ball in great field position, and you hold them on a great drive, bend but don't break. When we talk about like the best defenses in football, it is Broncos and Texans are in there. I think one of the main differences is that we create pressure all over the defensive line. Their edge rushers are great, but the interior of their line isn't great. And then they truly struggle in the red zone with defense, where that's where our defense is like, all right, bet, let's go. So that was huge. Who were you for Halloween?
I was Patrick Surtain.
With both of his pectorals not torn. He thought about pivoting to Bo, but he was Bo last year. And so, yeah, he was. Wonder if I got a picture of you in your Pat Surtain jersey. I'm sure I do. And then I, at work, wore my Cordell Stewart number 7. And then one of my colleagues had a 6, like 6-7. So that was cool. All right, here he is. Boom. Shoulder pads and everything. Come on. This isn't working. How come it's not focusing? I'll figure a way to airdrop it and show it on there. But shoulder pads and everything. He wore the turnover chain. Defensive player of the year right here. Flag football champion. And he played corner in flag football. Pretty cool. Yeah, has anyone seen did Pat Surtain make the trip with the team, or is he like watching at home? Because what if he's like in our stream right now? That'd be pretty sick. Pat, we love you. Oh, did someone just say that the Titans had a pick 6? That, guys, if the Titans beat the Chargers, oh my goodness, that would be so sick. That would be so sick. Wow. Yeah, because that Titans team is not good. All right, let's see what we got. Man, and Fairburn, the missing field goal kicker, is not looking too thrilled. Wow, Cody Barton picked off Justin Herbert. 7-0 Titans, guys. Oh man, that would be huge for every reason. Obviously, that gives us a 2-game lead over them. All right, and quick throw. Cortland Sutton goes down and grabs it off the turf. Pretty underthrown ball, honestly. Oh, that looks sick. Oh man. Yeah, and then tonight, Chiefs. You got Chiefs Buffalo right after this game. That if the Broncos have a 2-game lead after this, oh my goodness, I'll lose my mind. All right, so we got. Oh, I guess they said that was incomplete for Bo. It did look like it was very underthrown, but 7:18 left in the first, and Bo's under center. J.K. Dobbins. Oh, let's go, dude. Let's feed him all day. He's eating greedy. Huge gain. Other storyline to watch is Alex Palchevsky, who's the Broncos' third option at guard. Ben Powers obviously got hurt. And then option 2 would have been Gargulio. Option 3 was Matt Pert. So he's already option 4. And he was inactive yesterday because of an illness. And I guess during pregame warmups, he's got his own trainer with his own water bottle that they put tape on so that they make sure no one else gets whatever sickness he has. So, but what a dog out there to be playing. I think there's like a respiratory thing going through because I just listened to every press conference and Bo Nix and Sean Payton both sound like they have a cold. So it must be, yeah, just like a nasty cold. But let's go. J.K. Dobbins, nice first down. And I want to see Bo air it out, but bro, just keep handing this ball off to him. And then we have the oldest player on the Denver Broncos, Mercedes Lewis, in top of our screen here. Oh, and he sets the block up. What a dog, bro. What a dog. Nice little 10-yard pickup for J.K. Dobbins, who just struts his huge lats, bro. And Judah, watch this guy here on the far left of your screen. That's Mercedes Lewis. He's 41 years old. He's been playing for 20 years, and he sets that block. Let's go.
On the Broncos?
No, he played for I think he got drafted by Jaguars, and then he played for Green Bay Packers, Chicago Bears, and now us.
How many years has he been playing for us?
He's been playing for us for 6 days, or no, not even. He got signed on Tuesday. So he's been playing for 3 days and sets that block. Oh, Bo Nix overthrows Troy Franklin there.
I'd say that's the PI. I saw the guy like trying to
Grab him.
down.
Yeah, I did. Wow. Here we go. All right. 2nd and 10.
Let's do this.
And handoff RJ Harvey. Nice little way to get in the middle. Nice little 3 yards. Does your son have a phone? No, not till he's 16 at least.
I wish.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, who would you text? Just me.
I would try to text Pat Surtain.
Okay, if you could text Pat Surtain, I'd get you a phone.
And I would watch this.
Yeah. All right. So we got a 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and 8. Nice. Oh, come on. Stay up. Tyler Bidet misses one with a lot of field that he could have covered. Amazing job in the pocket there with Bo. That's a very catchable ball. He tries to catch it with his body and misses it. And props to Garrett Bowles there, because you got one of the toughest edge rushers in football there, and you're giving Bo a clean pocket. We got a 51-yard attempt here for Lutz. Oh, it's blocked. Wow. And that's something Sean Payton prepped for all week long. D'Amico Autry is the best field goal blocker in the league. He's like Dikembe Mutombo, and he just swims right through. I think he's got 15. Oh, they just said he has 14 blocks in his career, and he just gets right through, and he gets right by Quinn Meinerz. That is a huge bummer. That is a huge bummer. Man. All right. So on a blocked field goal, do you get the ball back where the block happened or where the ball rolled to? Man, let's see. Check in across the rest of the NFL as we're waiting here. Commercial break. Patriots up 7-0 on the Falcons. They're the only other team who's got as many wins as we, or as many wins in a row as we do. They're on a 5-game win streak as well. Colts up 7-0 on the Steelers. Bears and
6-7.
they just made the extra point. So 7-7. Yeah, that would have been cool. Chargers Titans knotted up at 7. Man, let's all cheer for the Titans.
49ers Giants 6-7.
Yeah, 49ers and Giants are locked in at 6-7. So that is fun. Man, Tyler Bidet, because I feel like if he catches it, it's a shorter field goal, but then Deshaun go for 2 there. And that, I think this is a great point. Like this game definitely means a lot more to the to the Texans than it does to the Broncos. So you got to hope we keep the energy up and keep going hard. Oh man. Interesting that Bidet keeps getting the call up. So Jaleel McLaughlin, who has a spot on the 53, has only suited up one time this year, and it was a game that Bidet was injured. So you wonder, like this week without Marvin Mims, would Jaleel have been a good guy to bring up? Because
I want Pat Surtain back.
I know I want Pat back too. Man, D'Amico Autry, somebody block him. Somebody do some leverage on him. Wait, leverage is the other way. Man, it's special teams this year, you guys. All right. CJ Stroud under center, play action pass. John Franklin Myers, dog walks back, overthrow. Yep. 2nd and 10. Watching this field goal block again. See, like, to me, that should have been. Oh, maybe it was. It felt like Quinn Meinerz was getting held down there, so he didn't get back up on him. Man.
I still think Lutz could have kicked that a bit.
All right, bringing the blitz, and oh man, we don't get there, and their tight end is huge gainer on here all the way to the 15. And that's the thing with CJ Stroud, is like he saw that blitz, even though we were really late showing the blitz. It was the perfect throw out of the blitz because you don't have that safety help there. Oh man. And Dalton Schultz was on the injury report all week too, and I was hoping he wasn't going to be able to go, and he's back. And probably their most consistent player. So, man, they're right back down into the red zone here. Ugh. All right, so they're on the 13-yard line, 1st and 10. Handoff, going nowhere. Dre Greenlaw and some friends bring him down. Actually, maybe it was like a gain of 4. Yeah, 2nd and 6 here. Man, I really would have liked 3 points on that instead of a blocked field goal. Yeah, great point from the Modfather. Our defense is very good in the red zone. Need him to be right here.
Allen's out. I saw him.
Oh, but not hurt. Okay. 2nd and 6. Stroud with too much time. Way too much time. He's dancing.
Get him.
Oh, man, he's going in. Get him. Got to be a hold there. There's no way he had that much time. That has to be a hold. That has to be a hold. Interesting that Alex Singleton was one who put the hit on him, because we remember the last game, Alex Singleton and CJ Stroud got in a little fight. And then we have a hold on Brandon Jones in the end zone, which is ridiculous. I promise you that offensive line, it's the 28th offensive line in football. They didn't give CJ Stroud that much time naturally. There was multiple holds there. All right, so 1st and goal now. See, that I completely agree that they use leverage blocking that field goal. You had Quinn Meinerz held down so that Watcher could get in and block it. I completely agree. Missing Surtain for sure changes our entire defense. All right, so they're on the 1, 1st and goal from the 1 in a jumbo set and way short. Greenlaw's just a nasty man. I'm so happy to have him back.
That's a false start too.
Yeah, it looked. I think it maybe he was in motion. All right, hold him to 3 here would be huge. 2nd and goal, I formation again, right up the middle. Fullback gonna be short again. He's short. All right, big 3rd down. Dude, if we held him to 4 here, or 3 points here, that would be wild. Wow. Dre Greenlaw is a monster. Wow. Dre Greenlaw all day. And it's the day you're missing Pat, you get Dre Greenlaw back. Another up the middle. He's going to be short again. He's short again. That is a goal line stand, boy. My goodness. That is crazy.
No, I want.
Go for it, D'Amico. Go for it. Do it one more time. It'll work. I dare you. Go for it, D'Amico. Wow.
Well, it looks like he's on the top of the pile about to jump in.
Yeah, it does.
And then it's Dre there.
Dre Greenlaw. That play is not going to work against Dre Greenlaw. I still can't believe we beat Philadelphia with that. They're going for it. Oh, and he fumbles the snap and a false start. So they're going to have to. Oh, I wish you could decline a false start when it's like that and we just get the ball back, because he fumbles the snap. Let's go.
Wait, do we get it?
No, they'll get 4th and goal from the 6 now, and they'll kick a field goal, I bet. Wow. I wish they let that play stand, because he fumbled the snap and he didn't get it again. Best red zone defense in football right there, baby. And here comes the field goal kicker. Chip shot, field goal for him. You just kind of hope he's in his head after the last miss, but man, I can't believe they went for it. and got bailed out by a penalty. Because they definitely didn't have it, and then they had the penalty. So that one is right through the uprights. So with 4 seconds left in the first quarter of football, your Denver Broncos are down to the Texans 3-0. But you had that one massive play to Dalton Schultz. And other than that, defense has been doing its job. Man, Dre Greenlaw. If we could just keep him from talking to the refs after this game, I think after this game, he should have a teammate assigned to him to just put his arm around him and nicely walk him off the field. If you're just tuning in and didn't know, Greenlaw got back from his injury and then got a suspension because after that horribly called game against the Giants, one of the referees pushed our other inside linebacker, Justin Strenad, and Dre Greenlaw tried to stand up for his friend and yelled at the ref and then got a 1-game suspension. So Cayman 69 was good, man. I've been great. Broncos are on a 5-game win streak. I've been amazing. Interesting. We did activate Tyler Bidet for this game, but he is not back to return this kick here.
Man, I miss Mims on this kick.
I know that for sure. You know, I was listening to a podcast where they're breaking down like what's a bigger hole or like what's a bigger problem for the Broncos in this game, not having Mims or not having Surtain. And obviously Surtain's the better player, but he just plays one position, whereas Marvin Mims plays a ton of different positions just on our offense, right? Like we line him up in the backfield, we run screen passes to him, we do all those things. And then he's also an all-pro punt returner, all-pro kick returner. And so you're really missing him at 4 spots. There's a picture of Bo Nix AI, him looking like a snowboarder. There's no way Bo Nix snowboards. He's a skier for sure, right? Don't you think he's a skier? Yeah. You guys, well, let me know in the chat. Does Bo Nix ski or does he snowboard? He definitely skis. All right, 1st and 10. This will be the last play of the first quarter. Trent Sherfield is playing that Marvin Mims role. Oh,
flag.
What happened? Offsides?
Offsides, like, no, that was a false start. He didn't say call it, and he ran past the line of scrimmage.
Gain of nothing basically to end the first quarter, and Broncos are going to go into the first quarter down 3-0. Oh, I'm in the future. It feels awesome to be in the future. I set my clock back. I don't know if it's that, but man, I only downside of this. Well, I guess been a couple bummers of this game so far. The Bidet drop, the missed leverage call that gave the Broncos a blocked field goal. But yeah, you love to see Houston Texans get 1st and goal from the 1 and stop them 3 times in a row and have to make them kick a field goal. That's huge. And pretty bad play calling by D'Amico there to not do anything creative. You're not getting anything up the middle with that offensive line and Zach Allen and Dre Greenlaw. Man, all right. Quick voyage around the NFL. Falcons, Patriots locked up at 7. Chargers, Titans at 7. Colts up still. Panthers and Packers are still 0-0. I thought Packers were going to run away with that. And the Vikings with JJ McCarthy are up 14-7 on the Lions. That would be a pretty big upset. And Bengals up on the Bears. So love to see it. Only games with playoff implications there. I think if as Broncos fans, we should root for the Steelers to win that division. And so I think the Steelers are the team in that division I'd want to play in the playoffs. I don't want Baltimore Ravens getting hot and getting in. We saw that last year. I know Bo was a rookie and is a lot better now, but the Ravens still scare me. So let's all become Steelers fans for these next couple weeks and hope that the Ravens don't make the playoffs. Technically, if the Bengals hang around for a couple more weeks, getting Joe Burrow back, that's a team that scares you a little bit in the playoffs too. But again, if the Broncos get a home game, yeah, MVP of this game for sure so far is Dre Greenlaw. I'm actually seeing like quite a bit of orange in the stands, which is kind of crazy. Houston is like a new franchise, so you could have a lot of Texas people who are from Denver. First play of the second quarter. Bo Nix deep shot.
Catch that.
Come on, PI, throw the flag. Troy Franklin is being tackled as that ball arrives. So I think in slow motion, this is going to look horrendous. Bo Nix did not overthrow, perfectly thrown ball. And that the contact is there way, way early. That is ridiculous.
Look at that.
Oh, that is absolutely ridiculous. That makes me really mad.
Now we have a 3rd and 10, and we should have a.
All right, 3rd and 10. That makes me mad. Quick. Screen pass batted down at the line. The Broncos will have to punt. So Bo Nix's stat line looks pretty horrendous right now. 0 for 4. But there was obviously the bidet drop. There was and that one. Got to change your arm angle and get it around. Man, but that's how you get around these amazing edge rushers is let them up and throw that screen pass. Oh, it makes me so mad. All right. And kick, nice tackle for a loss there by the Boise State Bronco, J.L. Skinner. Man, that makes me super upset. And I guess like you kind of get the benefit of the doubt as a defensive back if it's simultaneous arrival with the ball. But in real time and on the replay, it looked like it was a good beat early. Hopefully next year or towards the end of this year, Troy Franklin starts lobbying for those calls a little more. All right, handoff. And I don't know when these guys are going to learn. You're not doing anything up the middle. Gain of 2. Now that is the truest thing that's ever been said. 1,000%. If that was Riley Moss in coverage, he would have been ejected from the game. Riley Moss gets the worst bias calls in the league, and Pat Surtain and Christian Gonzalez and Terrion Arnold on their podcast talked about that this week. Man. All right. 2nd and 8.
Get him.
And CJ Stroud too much time. Pressure Q Robinson out of bounds. Jade Barron on the coverage. Oh, man. All right. 3rd and 8. They've picked up 2 of these already today. Yeah, we could use a punt now for sure. Yeah, Stroud was one of the more sacked. I'm blind, I'm deaf. I want to be a ref. Blind and deaf, you're hired. I like it. Very true. All right, 3rd and 8 here. Motion. Looks like we're in man coverage. Benito, step up. Got him. Oh, we're going to get a penalty here. Oh, CJ Stroud just got hit really bad, and he's still down on the He's still down on the field, so they're going to get this first. But that was such a late slide. I don't know what you're supposed to do, but CJ Stroud is hurt. Man, that was Alex Singleton immediately signaling for their bench to come over and help because he's still down. And Tolano is there, and guys are dropping to their knees and like literally praying for him now. And I honestly, that was such a late slide. I do not think that was malicious at all. And Chris Abrams-Strain is upset that he got that flag, but man.
I mean, I would rather have a first down than have their quarterback in the game. Or no, have
Let's see what happened here. And yeah, he's already initiated his.
I'd rather have the quarterback out than have.
Oh man, they're all. I mean, when you watch the replay of that, Chris Abrams-Strain had already started his hit, but that's the least of the worries now. As you, my guess is that's going to be the last we see CJ Stroud in this game. Davis Mills is lining up there. I'm going to see if anyone in the. I mean, you even look. Chris Harris Jr. on from the no-fly zone himself said that was all shoulder. That was a legal hit. And CJ Stroud is walking to the sideline gingerly and going right into the blue medical tent. So it wasn't helmet to helmet. It was definitely, I think that was a clean hit. And that's the worry, right? With Bo Nix, like we all want him to be more mobile, but you lose your starting quarterback. And if it is Davis Mills coming back in here for the rest of this game, the Broncos are 6-2, 7-2. It's not how you want it to happen, but he was holding like his throat there. Man. Yeah, I guess like if something does happen to Bo Nix, I think we have one of the best backup quarterbacks in football with Jarrett Stidham. Looking up a little bit about Davis Mills, why I recognize that name. Wow. That's kind of crazy. So truly, this is before it happens on here. They picked up the flag. So that is huge. So the Broncos are not going to be penalized on that. It was a clean hit, like we all saw it. Oh wow! So somebody, the way he was holding here, he could have maybe broken a collarbone. So CJ will probably be back.
But not right
so they picked it up and they're punting to us, and back there is the slot machine himself. It is Michael Bandy, former slot receiver from both and that's, yeah, you just see he is no Marvin Mims. He can catch without fumbling. That's all we'll get from him, but I feel like Marvin Mims would have broken that big. Showing this replay here, and yeah, I don't even know if he got hurt on it, but the fact that Singleton hopped up so fast, he easily could have just had his windpipe kind of knocked. Yeah. Oh man. It kind of, someone said it on there. I'm losing track of these chats. But it is kind of lose-lose for the Broncos, because we'll get no credit for this win nationally if the Broncos win without CJ Stroud. And if he comes back, it's going to be a harder game. Yeah. Hey, if you guys want the Broncos to go score right now, hit that like button. That's the only way it happens. It's like a scientifically proven fact. Play action, Bo dirts it, and flag out there.
He wasn't throwing it to anyone. He was out of the flies.
Are they going to call this intentional grounding? He was throwing where Evan Ingram should have been if he wasn't thrown to the ground. Someone says, can you do a handstand? Don't even try. You'll break your arm. Can he do a handstand? No, don't even try. No, don't. Remember when your sister broke her arm?
I can, though.
Maybe we try at halftime.
Got it.
CJ Stroud going back to the locker room. I don't think it's concussion though. Whoever in the chat said collarbone. So they call negating penalties because of a hold that threw Evan. It wasn't intentional grounding. He was throwing to the guy that you held, bro. Oh no, he was okay. He's throwing to Troutman was held. Okay, but he was throwing to where the receiver should have been. All right, who cares? All right, so negating penalties. Broncos get another shot at it. 1st and 10. Bo Nix has yet to make a completion, and all the national media will be all over him about that. But we know there's a lot more to the story there. Cool little formation here. I have not seen this one. And screen pass. Troy Franklin makes one miss. Picks up 4 probably, but that's one of Marvin Mims where I feel like is a gain of 8. Yeah. Also, a very good point. This is the best defense in football when it comes to yardage.
Hey, I know we talked about Pat Surtain being on here, but Mims is way more likely to be on here than Pat Surtain.
Yeah. Well, Mims probably went with the team, I'm guessing, because his whole family's here. All right, they only gave him 3, 2nd and 7 here. Troy Franklin in motion. Got JK in the backfield. Dude, we've just been getting... Oh. Got him. Oh, crap, my pants. Bo Nix was rushed a little bit and throws an interception. Man. If Bo Nix has like another half second to get that ball off, but Will Anderson was streaking. Man, that stinks, man.
I want to do a handstand so that I can get a concussion.
No, I don't want you to have that. Yeah. That is a huge bummer. See if I can pull up the play on here. That was not so Bo Nix is 1 of 7 with 1 interception so far. And I feel like the Broncos have already abandoned the running game, which has been working. So when you are that far back, like you just had 2 pass plays in a row called, 3 in a row. Like, let's run the ball, dude. J.K. Dobbins is a beast. Run the ball. How many? I don't know if he forgot to write it on the play sheet or what, but man, he had Sutton deep. If he puts a little more air on that ball, and he just did not have time. He had Will Anderson right in his lap, and he kind of rushed it. It was the right read because if he puts literally like 4 more yards on that, it's a completion instead of interception. All right, so we're gonna see Davis Mills out there and not CJ Stroud. So yeah, showing the replay of it. Man. That was just, man, yeah, if he throws it a little higher to the sideline. Man. But yeah, if you watch that play again, that pocket was collapsing and Bo felt that pressure.
I mean, they have it right.
All right. So, all right, and right away I don't think they're gonna score again on us. Truly, if Davis Mills is our quarterback, that's.
I mean, you just saw that play. That was a duck.
All right.
I could throw better than that.
Yeah, that definitely love Bo, but that was definitely a bad read. All right, and looks like, ooh, nice throw there up the sideline to Nico Collins, guarded in coverage there by Riley Moss, and they're in the red zone again on us. I mean, the thing with Riley is like he doesn't get beat deep often. Like he's always in the hip pocket. Yeah, I guess I would have been upset if that wasn't pass. Like if that was probably pass interference too.
Yeah.
All right, 1st and 10. I think the Broncos probably were not going to be bringing pressure on CJ Stroud. I think you bring some pressure on Davis Mills. He's not going to play out of the blitz coming in this backup role like Stroud would.
I'd say go for the sack every play.
Yeah.
Blitz him.
Yeah. Does not seem like Greenlaw's on a pitch count. He's still in there. Remember that first game he came back. He played about 20 snaps, mostly just the first quarter. And first down. Texans first down. So now it's time to tighten up, guys. Yep. Bring the blitz. Engage 8. Send them all. We can't lose to Davis Mills, guys.
I need a pick 6 here.
Pick 6 would be amazing.
If we don't get a pick 6,
and
then we
nice.
won't have credit for winning the game.
Man, that's got to be throw something there. I guess we're still pushing too, but second and 7 here. Definitely in field goal range. 10 minutes left in the second quarter. CJ Stroud's still in the locker room, according to Twitter. Man. Davis Mills almost throws a touchdown pass. They get down to the 1. Wow. First down, 1st and goal from the 1 again.
Let's do the same thing.
Man.
That's a duck, too.
Yeah, that was not a good throw. Okay, thankfully they gave it to him where his knee went down, so they're on the 2. Davis Mills trying to get himself into concussion protocol as well as he tries to plow forward and gets nothing. Wow. So if Stroud is in concussion protocol, that means he's officially out for the game. Someone, Bulwark said, Bulwark coming to us live from Australia. Let's see. if I can find that anywhere. Yeah, I'm looking to see if he's officially been ruled out. All right, 2nd and goal from the 2, and a nice little push pass here, and Broncos stop him way short. Probably a hold as well. Multiple flags out. I'm guessing we probably are going to get hit with a late hit, which would be garbage, but hopefully it's some holding on the edge there. Yeah, isn't that? Oh, wow. They just announced he is in concussion protocol. Oh, wow. I just saw that too. Flag. I wonder who it's against. But it actually isn't against us. But that's exactly how I feel every time I see a flag. Oh, a flag. I wonder who that could be on. Oh, us again. But yeah, you got Jade Barron being just absolutely accosted there.
So is it on Jade?
No, so hold on them so it'll come back.
But it was kind of a face.
Yeah.
Man.
All right, so now they have 2nd and goal from the 12. I like this situation. Backup quarterback, 2nd and goal from the 12. Best red zone defense in football. They try to run it up the middle for nada. 0, zilp, zilch, nada. Zach Allen again is a beast. So you're going to have 3rd and goal. If I'm D'Amico Ryan, I run it again. I do not throw right here because I think this is screaming pick 6 with a backup quarterback against this defense in the red zone. I think this is a pick 6. And on the field, down and is not what they want. This is Woody Marks, the guy they were super excited about having back. So if he's down, that's their version of RJ Harvey, basically, is Woody Marks. And they got Chubb, who was just an incredible running back from the Browns and then had multiple pretty catastrophic leg injuries that he keeps coming back from. But man, if they do not have Woody Marks and they do not have CJ Stroud, I don't see them scoring more than 10 points this whole game. And the crazy part is how much of a playoff game this is for them. Their chances of making the playoffs with a loss here drop into the 20 percentile. Broncos with a win jump into the 90 percentile. And I think that's selling us short a little. Titans up 14-10 on the Chargers. Man, listen to Zach Allen's numbers right now. 5 tackles, a sack, 2 quarterback hits, tackle for loss, and a pass batted down. That's incredible. And that's the player we told you all week was going to have a great game. Man, seeing replays on Twitter of their blocked field goal on us, it was definitely leverage. And then, but so you never want to win because they lose their starting quarterback. But I mean, the Chiefs don't complain about getting to play Monday Night Football against the Commanders without Jaden. Ooh, we got a New Zealander in the house. Oh, thanks for being here, man. Top of the morning to you, bloke. I think that's how you say hello. And look, Carl, you got to meet Bulwark. He is from Darwin, Australia, if I remember correctly. So you guys, I think you're basically neighbors. Not real good at geography, but I think you are. 12 likes. All right. Broncos hold them here. I know it's going to happen. One play at a time, Bo leave. Woody Marks walking off without his helmet on, and was like holding his head and neck area as well. We're not playing dirty either, so I hope no one thinks that we're a dirty team to give like 2 concussions. Yeah. All right, here it is. They are going to try to pass it, and the Broncos, tons of pressure. Oh, I thought it was a strip sack. Cooper! Let's go. Huge sack. Yeah, it's going to be a longer field goal, but man, that is the crazy part. That's why I said hand this ball off, because the way he's carrying that like a loaf of bread, I am shocked that we didn't get a strip sack there. And you see Benito being like, not even pursuing him, because he's not going to break out of that. Let's go. Dude, and just like that, the Denver Broncos, great stat, Turtle, have the 38th sack of the year. So we were on a historic pace right down the middle there. So 6-0. Broncos were on a historic pace there to bring down the quarterback and have kind of fallen off that pace. We're still 10 above any other team behind us, so we'll win the sack race in the NFL this year. But I was hoping we could beat that 85 Bears record for sacks in a year. So let's keep piling these up, and a backup quarterback is the best way to do that. Yeah, has anyone else seen that CJ Stroud has been ruled out for the game? If he's put in concussion protocol, he's definitely out, but I have not seen that officially announced, because maybe they said it on the broadcast. I turned it down so I can talk and think at the same time, but I'm going to try to Google it here. Yeah, he is. He is being evaluated. Well, I guess he's being evaluated for a concussion, which isn't necessarily put in concussion protocol, but essentially is. All right, 6-0. We need a touchdown right now. If you guys believe the Broncos are about to go score a touchdown here, I need you all to spam 6 in the chat now. Type it, manifest it. It's happening. 6 right now. Broncos are about to go get 6 and then make the extra point and make it 7. But let's go. Let's go get 6 right now. And then it goes 6-7. Do you got the socks on? Oh, I got my son the coolest socks for his Halloween costume. They are Nick Bonito celebration socks doing the 6-7. There we go. I'm seeing a bunch of 6. Oh no, Neil Williams, you put way too many 6s. That is a bad omen. 666. That means something else. We don't mess with that here. All right, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing all the peeps with 6s. Let's go. Let's go get one. 6-7. There it is, Phoenix. I see you. I see you. Ooh, wow. Man, it is just a roller coaster of emotion to go from the worst defense in football with the Dallas Cowboys to the best. Also, it would be pretty sick to sweep entire states in consecutive weeks. We just destroyed all New York teams. I guess Buffalo's a New York team, but we beat the Jets and the Giants in consecutive weeks. And now if we could beat the Texans and the Cowboys, it's like Colorado over Texas, Colorado over New York. Let's go. You know what it is. It's all good. Your 666 has been forgiven. Bo Nix will forgive it right here as he goes on a touchdown drive right here. I didn't know this is the 6-7 hand signs. I like it. Yeah, let's get points, but I want 6. All right, kick is up and away, and it is back to RJ Harvey. And he gets out to the 30. So sunny in Canada today. All right, here we go. So time of possession. Our defense definitely cannot keep this up. The defense has been on the field 19 minutes essentially, and the Broncos offense has been on the field for 4 minutes, and we're in the shotgun. Like, let's run. I guess as I say that, Troutman, huge gainer. for Bo Nix's best completion of the day. We're already at midfield. And just when I was about to call Sean Payton up and say, run the ball, Sean. That's nice. That's
Now
very
calm,
nice.
Now calm.
Now calm. Now run, Sean. You're at midfield. Run, please. Man, if you could get Evan Ingram in that kind of action, he's taking that for a way bigger gain. And we're just in empty again. Don't get hurt, Bo. Hey, you got rid of it and got hit after. Yeah, we need to start getting Ingram the rock. I completely agree.
Was Ingram in that play?
Yeah, he's kind of at the bottom of our screen. Evan Ingram in. Yeah, Bo Nix is definitely has more pressure in his pocket this game than he's had. I think other than maybe the Steelers, his second start in football, this is the best defense he's played against. And now we're running it. RJ has the edge, gain of 5, I'm hoping. Depends on where that other foot was. Kind of a bad spot, but. All right, come on, here we go. Third down. Oh, that was a horrible spot. That should have been a 5-yard. They gave him 3 yards on that run. So Broncos average in third downs today have been 6.7. So here we go, 3rd and 7. Bo Nix, clean pocket, got him wide open. Bandy, slot monster, let's go. And that is Bandy, as far as like patience and just being in the right spot, is better than Marvin. Marvin Mims is twice the athlete and the most explosive dude on the field, but Bandy will be exactly where you need him to be. That's perfect, man. You saw him do that with Justin Herbert for a couple of years, and all right, just like that, Broncos are at the 30-yard line here. And let's see a run here, please, boys. Play action pass. Bo Nix sets his feet, slings it. Oh, had Troy Franklin in the back of the end zone, and Derek Stingley Jr. with the bat down. Thought we had a 6 there.
I thought he had a pick there.
Oh, showing highlights of the Packers game on my TV. Those are the ugliest uniforms I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, so Michael Bandy has been on our practice squad for 2 years, and he was activated today for the concussed Marvin Mims. That was actually good defense there.
I thought he was going to pick that, though.
Yeah. Bo Nix, good pocket. Oh! He had Evan Ingram. If you just take a half of an inch off of that ball, yeah, he has Evan Ingram walking. Yes. Someone else said that too. Why try the one hand? Evan Ingram, go up with 2 hands. And you called it too. Oh, go up with yes, you went up with this hand. If you put your left hand up, you catch that ball.
Or at least both of them.
Oh, man, that was a touchdown. Oh, that is super, super discouraging.
Ingram.
All right. Play clock expiring almost.
Now
Deep shot. Touchdown! Cortland Sutton, let's go! Boy, y'all, you believed, all right? Now, the national media is going to discount this win because CJ Stroud, but he does not play defense, and your Broncos just did a 70-yard drive against the best defense in football, and Bo Nix had multiple shots at a tutty on this one. That was gorgeous. Beautiful move on Stingley, and there were a lot of Texans fans in my comments saying that Stingley is every bit as good as Pat Surtain, and Sutton just ate his lunch. Yeah, I think so the Ingram play was a stop and go, and he stopped, and I think Bo just thought his go was going to be a little faster. I think he probably was so open that he went slower. Oh, and as promised, we got a super chat for your Denver Broncos touchdown. Thank you, Broncos country. Let's go. Broncos are up 7-7. No, 7-6. 7-6. Someone was spamming 6-7, and it worked, guys. It worked. Hey, I actually kind of like us being the underdogs, and so keep doubting us. Like, Broncos were underdogs in this game, and
wait, what?
Oh yeah, nobody thought we were gonna win this.
Nobody thought we were gonna win the Giants.
Nobody thought we were gonna beat the Eagles. Nobody thought, yeah. The Broncos, in their 2 losses this year, have not trailed in the fourth quarter. So let's go. Absolutely, man. All right, this feels good. I'm gonna do a quick Twitter check to see if anything has been said about CJ Stroud. And because if he's been ruled out this game, we can just pack it in. Well, and so much for us knowing more than Sean Payton, because I'm just looking at Twitter and everyone's saying, run the ball, Sean, run the ball. We had 1 pitch play there to RJ Harvey, and the rest of that 70 yards was Bo Nix slinging it. So, man, that's awesome. Yeah, still not seeing an official rule out of CJ Stroud. But yeah, if we can get the ball and get one more score here before half, we get the ball back after half. Also good after that time of possession, right, where they had it for 18 minutes. Thank you, my Australian friend. Cortland Sutton touchdown for sure. Man, and shout out to Court, because there were a lot of even Broncos fans who wished we hadn't paid him as much as we had, and he just is clutch. He really is. He is definitely a wide receiver 1. Goodness. Beautiful.
Right in
the one thing with Court that kind of freaks me out is, does it feel like to any of you that he body catches a lot? And last week against the Cowboys, he went for the body catch and it just bounced right off of his chest plate. I want to see him catch with his hands more. He's not really a hands catcher, but he did. And I'm not exactly like I don't know if you guys can tell, I didn't play wide receiver in college. I played the trumpet. So it's similar in some ways, right? No? All right. I don't know why people keep doubting us, but it's funny because the Chiefs going to walk into Mile High against an 8-2 Broncos. Guys, do you know how insane this is going to be? Like, we all have to cheer like crazy for the Buffalo Bills tonight. Because if the Chiefs lose tonight, they, like, just like Mr. Fantif said, they'll be out of the playoff hunt right now. And the one thing that is a major bummer about that Chiefs game is that they're coming off of a bye week, and Andy Reid is as good as Sean Payton is in the month of October. That's how good Andy Reid is off of his bye week. The Broncos have a mini bye because we play the Raiders on this Thursday night, and then we'll get 10 days off. So it's not quite as bad, but Talanoa Hufanga just eats a guy's lunch right there. Wow. Talanoa Hufanga looks like he shot out of a cannon. That was... So they're props to them. They're still trying to run the same offense with CJ Stroud, and it just, you don't have that guy back there. Yeah, 3 seconds away from being 8-0 right now. That's a bad feeling, but also a good feeling, because I think we've got a bright future here. Oh, come on, man. We're gonna get a pretty bogus shot to the head here. I don't know what Brandon Jones is supposed to do. They don't want you going low on guys' knees, and they don't want you going high. They're going to say he took a shot at a defenseless receiver. As Turtle said, oh, a flag? I wonder who it could be on us. I'm going to see the replay if I feel any different. Yeah, they called a high hit on Brandon Jones. Like when you're trying to dislodge the ball. That is... He did not lower his helmet. He just tries to go in with his shoulder, and the receiver's face mask was there. Like, I don't know. Maybe we just switch to flag football, guys. All right, so they're at the 40 here. Yeah, maybe it was. I'd be upset if. I think we're second in the league in penalties, but it's up there. They run it for a gain of nada. 2nd and 9 here. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left. Broncos have all their timeouts. And Woody Marks back in on that. All right, here we go. 2nd and 9. Shotgun. Broncos bring pressure. Pushed out of bounds. Gain of 7. Oh, no, they gave him pretty bad spot. Probably gain of... Yes, we got 3rd and 4 here coming. Clock continues to run at the 2:50 mark. And, yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's a good point. This would be a huge 3rd down stop. Backup quarterback in. 3rd and 4. Mills in the shotgun. Oh, man. 1st down at the 30-yard line. Just nice. No pressure there. Davis Mills had all the time he needed to find the tight end. Just find the perfect soft spot in that zone. Tackle on the play by Jahdae Barron and Riley Moss. So back in the red zone, Broncos want to score again and use a timeout here. 2 minutes and 17 seconds left in the first half. Or I guess they got the timeout in at the 2:20 mark. Okay, they did just say concussion protocol for CJ Stroud. Chargers Titans in a barn burner, 17-17. Patriots up big on the Falcons. Bears up 1 on the Bengals. Giants up 10 on the 49ers up 10 on the Giants. Vikings beating the Lions by 3. So that's your trip around the NFL. Yes, go Titans for sure. My guess is that if Stroud isn't back in, he's out for this game, because if you don't have a concussion, it's like Jackson Dart in that blue tent. You're back out pretty quick. All right, this would be a big stop here. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Definitely got to hold him to 3. Oh, good pressure. Oh, I thought Talanoa Hufanga had him picked.
He did, but
Oh, man. All right, 2nd and 10, 2:14 left. Man, Talanoa had his hands on that ball. You got, Benito still, even with the chip, great pressure, makes him step up in a badly thrown ball there. Second, 10, snap, draw play, and big loss. Dre Greenlaw with the nasty. So you have a combo hit in the backfield there. Man, I would have loved to see Benito get him there too. I agree. All right, 2-minute warning here. Broncos have them at 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10 here. They have 2 timeouts left. Big stop coming. Obviously, strip sack here would be amazing. Interception would be amazing. They're definitely in makeable field goal range. I was looking at other scores. Someone said maybe Bo's body language on the sideline wasn't that great. He might also have this thing figured out and just wants that ball back. Joe Kraft, totally agreeing with that. I think my big worry about this game coming into it was when you've won 5 in a row, with racehorses, they eat a certain feed all the way as they're training, and then before their race, they start feeding them oats. So there's that feeling of feeling your oats, and you just start strutting your stuff, and you're like, oh, we've won 5 straight. We're unstoppable. And you can have a letdown game, and the Broncos have not let down in this, and that's just not in Sean Payton's DNA. I think I was texting someone about that. Like Sean Payton gets you up for every game, and even with CJ Stroud, this offense isn't as scary as the Cowboys offense. And this defense isn't that much better than the Eagles defense. So we've played some great games. Score right now, Broncos are up 7-6. They had a blocked field goal. The Texans blocked one of our field goals. I thought it could have been a illegal leverage play, but it was not called. And then they had 2 field goals on us. So this would be huge right here. So they're right in field goal range, 3rd and 9 coming out of the break. So looks like they're on, it's going to be 3rd and 9 here. Broncos will get the ball after half as well. What's up, Coleman Sports? Hello to you.
I'll do a handstand at half.
Oh, you're good. Oh man, Daniel Jones not having a good game. That's another game. That's another team I'd love to have a rematch with in the playoffs. 3rd and 9. Here it is. Huge stop. Incompletion would stop the ball as well, or stop the clock, which would be great. And short, way short. Nico Collins is going to have it, and 4th and 1 or 2 here. Did Joe Alt get hurt again? I'm not. It looks like wow. What happened to Joe Alt? I don't have that game on. Oh, he got carted off. My goodness. Yeah, that you could see. Chargers were kind of rumored in the running back market, and they might have to trade for an offensive lineman too to lose both tackles. Broncos did end up taking a timeout. Houston thought about going for it. They're going to kick the field goal here to take a 2-point lead, hopefully for them. Gotta watch for the fake for sure. 38-yard attempt. Snap good, hold good, and it hooked after it had made it. Okay. Makes it so Houston takes a 9-7 lead on the Broncos, but Broncos have a timeout, and Bo Nix in a hurry up is pretty lethal. So Broncos will have the ball with about I think it just snuck in. So minute 50 left about when Bo gets the ball back with a timeout remaining. I think Bo ends up getting 3 touchdowns this game. Yeah, it's a good question. I think Bo will end up getting at least 2 more touchdowns this game. All right, here we go, Bo. Rallying the troops. Oh, man. So that went up and over the crossbar. But if that was a little lower, I think it would have hit the crossbar. All right, here we go. Yes, thank you, that one guy. Hit that like and subscribe button. Yeah, just hit 2 years on YouTube. So we've been having a blast. And, man, we picked the time to do it because Broncos have been in the playoff hunt since we started this thing, which has been an absolute blast. All right, here we go. Broncos have the ball at the 35-yard line, minute 52 to work with, 1 timeout. Thank you. Well, thank all y'all who've been here since the jump. I know a lot of you've been watching for a long time, and we're having a lot of fun. They're saying that the ball was outside of the landing zone. He is in the end zone. He's complete. So they just took 15 yards away from us. He has both feet in the end zone. That should be out at the 35, but they're saying he didn't for some reason. You can't challenge it. Bidet does not drop that one. Gets back to where we should have had the ball in the first place. 30-yard line. Oh, that's basically since the jump, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's go. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Clock is ticking. 1:30. Bo evades pressure. Doesn't set his feet, but throws. Oh.
We got that in.
I want to see that. He may.
Let's see that.
How does he track this thing down? Oh, man. No, that. Okay, he doesn't have either of them down. Well, good catch. Doesn't drop it.
At least Bo doesn't get sad.
I think with a timeout here, you use the middle of the field. We need to get about 30 yards to be in Lutz's range. Screen. Ugh. Come on. When I said the middle of the field, I didn't mean throw a screen behind the. Come on. Now the Texans are feeling themselves and take a timeout as the Broncos have 3rd and 10 here. Yeah, that's getting close to 30,000 subs, guys, is wild. So thank you all for helping me do that. If you haven't subbed, I do Broncos content every day, and I'm going to be doing it all the way until the Super Bowl because that's when I think the Broncos are playing till this year. All right, come on.
Wait, do you get new timeouts at halftime?
Yep, you get 3 new timeouts at half.
But you can only have 3 minimum.
3, yep, 3 a half you get. 3rd and 16. Oh, that was a bad one. Bo Nix rolls right. Oh, did he cross the line of scrimmage again? I think he crossed the line of scrimmage too. So we're going to be punting it back here. I think, and that the one head scratcher with Bo Nix, he crosses that line of scrimmage all the time and still throws it. I feel like that's the one weird penalty that I'd really never seen another quarterback do. And it started Bo Nix's rookie year, even in the preseason, where he was a couple yards past the line of scrimmage and still trying to throw it. Oh, he may have been like if even the back of his heel is behind the line, he can do that, but we've seen no design runs with Bo Nix's feet. So ooh, not a good punt either. Right, our Australian friend here, Jeremy, has been a great punter. That was not one of his better ones. So they're going to have the ball about 15 yards short of midfield. Yeah, Will Peterson on Twitter, let's chill with the screens and the bidet screens and the bombs to Franklin and get some more Franklin or more Ingram, more Sutton, more Dobbins. Agreed. Yeah, just Dobbins is just eating it up, and I don't know why Sean's going away from him. And yeah, I'm just seeing that Joe Alt stuff. That if the Chargers lost their best offensive lineman, they're in big trouble. J.K. Dobbins has not touched the ball since the first quarter, and he was playing incredible. Texans have 22 minutes of time of possession to the Broncos 7:21. And the best way to increase your time of possession is hand the ball off. That one guy, 139. Thank you, sir, for becoming a member. Love it. Love it. Love it. Yeah, Crawshaw's has connected on a couple massive punts this year. So he's actually played very well, but he had one shank last week, and then I wouldn't call this a shank. It just wasn't a great punt. I can't believe that the Texans don't want to just run into halftime with a lead here, because I think the more times you give Davis Mills the ball, absolutely pick six, turnover, something. We need a turnover. Absolutely. I'm going to go get me some chomps at halftime. My window is open now for eating. Yeah. Sean Payton playing 5D chess because none of us know what he's doing. Absolutely. All right, 1st and 10, minute and 2 seconds. Texans have 2 timeouts. Yeah, and they're at a point here where if they go 3 and out, they're giving us back the ball. Maybe this was just too easy for Bo. Ooh, pierogies at halftime. I've never had a pierogi. It sounds delicious. It's like a Polish thing, right? You ever had a pierogi? I think it's like a Hot Pocket.
Never heard of it.
Ooh, Chiba Hut. Oh, I loved some Chiba Hut when I was in FOCO. And another incomplete. They've run. Man, the Broncos could get the ball right back. Is a pierogi really Ukrainian? Huh. Potato, cheese, and bacon. Huh. All right. 3rd and 10, 50 seconds left. Broncos do have yeah, Chiba Hut is absolutely fire. I was in Fort Collins from would have been. I worked for the Poudre School District. They do a screen here. Broncos blow it up. Nice loss. Should call a timeout. So I was in Fort Collins in 2014 to 2016, and then we moved to Loveland for 4 years. So we were kind of we were out by like, I don't know, it was probably 10 minutes south of Fort Collins in Loveland. And then I lived in Longmont too. Grew up in Thornton though. That's where my folks live still. Are you in Fort Collins too, Daddy Project? All right, Broncos are getting the ball. 46 seconds left. Okay, good. We just woke up Bulwark's Australian daughter and put her in a Broncos kit. For those of you who are not Australian, I work with an Australian, so I know what kit means. It means like an outfit. Yes, at halftime, I'm calling Sean Payton and telling him, give the rock to J.K. Dobbins. Absolutely. Oh, that's cool. Oh, my goodness.
Now we just want
to. Guys, Michael Bandy muffs the punt.
That's why
and when not having Marvin Mims in this game. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he tries to go to the ground to it. And, oh my goodness. And you look here, that we were doing victory laps when the Broncos went out and got Rizzy. And all we heard was that he's the best special teams coordinator in football. And you look at this game, a blocked field goal. You look at the Colts game, a penalty and a blocked field goal. The special teams have been atrocious. Man, and I get there's not a single person in this chat that could have made that catch, but I think we all would have run up on it and known, hey, we're not going to make this catch, so let's let it bounce. And I guess the worry is if you get out of the way and it bounces up and hits him that way. But goodness, they're in field goal range. Obviously, you just got to keep him out of the end zone. Man, that stinks. Jason would have made the catch. Absolutely. I wouldn't have. I would have just seen it and not even tried to run up on it.
I would have.
You would have probably.
But I probably wouldn't have tried.
Chargers have a 3-point lead at half. Colts getting shellacked by the Steelers. Joe Flacco, remember when we had him up on the Bears? That's a great point. I've wondered, I mean, we went to training camp one day and watched, and they'd never had Troy Franklin out on punt return duty. They had a bunch of practice squad guys and Marvin Mims. But Riley Moss did. But it's like, you want to lose now that Surtain's out, do you really want to lose your best corner? All right, first down. They're at oh no. Zach Allen is in a ton of pain. Oh man. Oh no. That is absolutely devastating if Zach Allen is hurt. He's like touching his obliques. So the big worry playing on turf like this is like an ACL or something like that. Looks like it. Showing the replay now. Let's see what happened. Okay, so I'm guessing he just has literally got a broken rib there. But obviously you don't want Zach Allen out of this game. but I'm just super, super, super thankful that it wasn't a lower body injury. Man, that could have been an absolute nightmare, but training staff just gave the thumbs up, and he's up and walking off and wanted to stay on. But yeah, you break ribs, you can't breathe. Very good thing that the Broncos have a kind of a mini bye after that Raiders game before we play the Chiefs, but man, you just could read lips there with DJ Jones asking Zach Allen, "Are you good?" And he said, "Yeah." Man, could you imagine a dude just hitting you as hard as he could in the ribs? I can't. That's why I played the trumpet. There are very few rib hits playing trumpet, like no one ever smacked me in the ribs. So, all right, here it is. 1st and 10, 23 seconds left. And woo, got him. Got him. Tillman with the sack. Dondre Tillman. I want him to pick him off like he picked off Dak Prescott. The thing with that Zach Allen injury is that also stopped the clock, and they were trying to rush back for it. So giving them more shots at it. But again, this offense without CJ Stroud does not scare you. We just need to get our defense. We need to get our offense cooking in the second half. And Sean Payton is like the best at in-game adjustments, and he has the blueprint now on what to do here in the second half. All right, 2 seconds left. Here comes the field goal. Yeah. Why do we even watch until the fourth quarter? That's the true question. Broncos don't even try till the fourth quarter. All right, 2 seconds left. 40-yard attempt here for Fairburn, whose kicks have been strange today. So let's hope he... Good snap. Dude. Oh. They are like so close to being misses, you guys. That's crazy. But the Houston Texans will take a 12-7 lead into halftime off of a muffed punt there by the Broncos. Broncos have only run the ball for 30 yards despite having a really good yards per carry average, less than 100 yards passing. This offense has a lot more that it can do, and we got to trust that it's going to do it. So heading into halftime there. So let me know in the comments, what do you think our biggest halftime adjustments we need to make? What do you guys want to see halftime adjustment wise? We'll throw that on there, and then we'll go trip around the NFL. Actually, maybe they're showing highlights of that now, so I will also do that. So looking like, man, JJ McCarthy, nice touchdown pass to Justin Jefferson, iced out. But Vikings have a 17-14 lead on the Lions in Detroit, which is kind of shocking. Packers, they got leather spray painted helmets that look horrible. And well, they're not spray paint. They just try to paint the helmet to make it look like leather, because in the old days, NFL helmets were leather. So they want to make it look like that. Man, Aaron Rodgers slinging it. All right, I'm going to grab food. I will be back in a second. Until then, you will get a little chair. Maybe we'll play some catch in here, Jay. What do you think? Han, we're back. All right, so looking at some of our second half adjustments here. Yeah, we definitely need a better balance of run to pass for sure. Yeah, we really should, like, we're controlling this game. It's super frustrating to be down. Run the ball, blitz more. I think now that it's Davis Mills in there and not CJ Stroud, I think we will see a lot more blitzes. I think Sean Payton's coming out right after half and getting points for sure. And looking at the point differential of how these Broncos do when Sean Payton has film on somebody, it's game over, guys. We'll figure this out. Broncos are going to win this easily. When I say it, we usually do, right? When have I ever been wrong? Okay, sometimes I'm wrong. Offense isn't there. Totally. Snack time. What everybody have? Did anyone have any pierogies? That'd be a cool halftime snack. Yeah, you guys had to diagnose why is this offense not getting going? Let's shut this door. Oh, a Dairy Queen Blizzard. Let's go. That sounds delicious. Maybe we need a second half shot, right? Will that get us back? Because we've got a ton to Bo leaving. Oh, that's not a good sign. I got a couple here, guys. So we've got a ton to Bo leaving. Woo! And just like that, don't miss. Oh, yeah, of course it's a nice day in Denver. It's 300 days of sun a year, man. Colorado Springs is a sweet place to live. Ball don't lie. Except for the first time I missed it. Then it lied. But the second time I made it, it don't lie. Yeah, the Mercedes Lewis is a super good blocker. And I watched it. I'm gonna do a video on it later in the week when I dissect it a little more. But there's a really cool video out there that I'll link to that just talks about like what a cheat code having two tight end sets are and passing out of it. And so even if one of the tight ends isn't a receiving threat, that like being in a two tight end set is just like a cheat code. And you see that we need to, like, Sean, I'm talking 4 runs in a row, bro. Like he's getting, what is J.K. Dobbins right now? Let's just see it. I think we're going to scream when we hear the average. So J.K. Dobbins has 4 carries for 24 yards. And I'm not like a math guy, okay? But I think that's 6 yards a carry. I could be wrong on the math. Trust the science. I could be wrong on the math. But to me, bro, run it run it and then let him pass. But these screens are atrocious. A Marvin Mims screen is way different than anyone else on this team right now. But good thing is 1 touchdown and we're up. Guten Tag. There's only one way to watch the Broncos drunk. No, the way to watch the Broncos is with a knockoff LaCroix. That's the way to watch the Broncos. We're going to turn this thing up. No, we can't have a trap game. I don't think we're losing in like trap fashion. Like I think a trap fashion is like you weren't, I don't know. I guess our offense looks like a little trap game. Yes, this is 100% it, Dalton. We're doing screen, or deep ball, and there's so much more in the middle that we got to. And we're not about, as Turtle says, to lose to a backup quarterback. That's just not going to happen. Absolutely not going to happen. Marvin Mims, Philip Lindsay just tweeted, Marvin Mims is more important to this team than a lot of people understand. His playmaking ability and his all-pro and kick return ability. Absolutely. Yeah, you look, even just the drive we were trying to get points on, the fact that you had RJ Harvey, yes, it was that was, I think that's what I saw, the Lewis interview. But yeah, if you look at Marvin Mims and that catch in the end zone, that's a 15-yard difference right there. And the muffed kick, and as Bulwark and Captain says, Broncos get the ball at half. So definitely needs a sustained drive this second half right now. I'm still not going to start panicking until the fourth quarter, but I am going to be furious if we don't have a sustained drive here. We need a couple of first downs. Yeah. Well, yeah, punt returner is definitely going back on practice squad as soon as Marvin Mims is back. That's for sure. Bandy did have a pretty clutch third down on that drive we got points on, but other thing, where has Pat Bryant been this game? Like, let's use Pat Bryant in the middle of the field, and let's use Evan Ingram in the middle of the field. Let's hand the ball to J.K. Dobbins. I think that's the frustrating part of this, is that we're down, and most of the things we do well, we haven't tried yet. So it's not like we're throwing our best punches and they're not working. It's like we're punching with our left hand, and we've got a bunch more that we have not tried yet, and we need to. So let's yeah, you could see a world where Sean doesn't want to put a rookie out there, but I think Pat Bryant on a slant would hit real well. Yeah, I would say at this point, you have Riley Moss just fair catch every punt, or Pat Bryant, or have anybody. I'll be sweating bullets if you put Michael Bandy back on another punt return after that. My man, mic'd up. Mike Carmelini in the house. Sean runs the ball. Bo Nix is about to go off in the second half. I'm with you, man. Ooh, Jade Barron. Return punts in college. Might be worth a shot. So Bo, 6 of 7, 76 yards and an interception. Man, Darren Rizzi. Yep. All right, we're already spamming it. All right, if the Broncos are going to go get points here, smash 6 or 7 into the chat. Spam it. Let's go. Let's manifest it again. It worked the first time. 6, 7 in there. Let's go get it. Trust in Bo. Okay, there we go. 6, 7. There we go. It's coming in. It's happening. Broncos are about to get it. Opening drive touchdown would hit like Chiba Hut. Like, it would be good. 7, 6, 7. Yeah, I mean the missed pass interference on Troy Franklin, that was bad too. When Bo Nix figures this out, it's pretty hard on a defense. Bo Nix and Sean made halftime adjustments. We're about to see them right now. And good luck just walked in the door. Let's go. All right, but Day on the return gets out to the 24. Man, and just like that, it's like I feel like Mims is always getting the ball to the 30 at least. All right, let's go, SP. 6-7. Attack time. Attack. Pin. Let's go. Big drive. All right, look at us. Under center. Pat Bryant in the game.
Is Allen okay?
Yeah. Handoff. I like. Oh, and look at that. Who would have ever guessed that the Broncos handoff for 9 yards? Let's go. So beautiful run. And I think Pat Bryant not only is a killer receiver and the future Michael Thomas, but he's also the best blocking wide receiver on this team. He tells running backs in the huddle, hey, if you want to bounce it outside, come behind me because I will get you outside. JK has this look on his face like, watch out. All right, Broncos run it twice and first down. All right, that's how it starts. Little Adam Prentice action for the first.
How about that?
How about that? You run the ball and good things happen.
Yeah. Did you call Sean?
I texted him. He didn't text back. All right. Shotgun. Troy Franklin in motion, kind of doing the Marvin Mims.
Sounds like he heard you.
Ooh, Bo Nix steps up into the pressure, gets sacked for a lot, but a very small, like a short sack, like a 1 yard loss, maybe. I don't know why Bo Nix walked into pressure. I guess you like that more than bailing into it, but Will Anderson with a sack, but that's a pretty easy one. 2nd and 12. Run it. Run, and we're in shotgun again.
And he did.
Runs it, and
Maybe he looked at the text.
maybe he did look at the text. All right, so third and let's say 3rd and 8.
It already popped up.
Yeah, J.K. Dobbins does have that. Hey, give me the ball face. Absolutely does. I'm glad you saw that too. All right, 3rd and 8. They're blitzing. Okay, please tell me that's a pass interference.
No.
Broncos would punt.
Let's.
So I think if Bo Nix makes this a better thrown ball, if that's a better thrown ball, I think he gets a pass interference, but it was uncatchable. Yeah, you're not going to find a bigger believer than me, but he's got to play better. And I think he is better. Yeah, I don't know if Bo Nix was trying to get the pass interference call on that but oh my gosh, special teams is going to kill us, you guys. Special teams is going to kill us. So a huge return here. I mean, they're almost in field goal range now.
That's why we need Mims. That's what Mims would have done.
Yeah. And that does show what a good punt returner can do for you. And you want these guys feeling demoralized and like, oh, we don't have CJ Stroud, we don't have a shot, and we're letting them hang around, and they're going to get to this point where they think they have a puncher's shot at this, and that special teams and their defense can keep them into it. Yeah, we need to run the ball under center. Seeing a ton of people on Twitter asking for Rizzy to be fired. I mean, honestly, you could even blame the Marvin Mims not being in this game on Rizzy for this. That I turned off the game because the Broncos put Stidham in and came down to start recording my video last week after the Cowboys game. And Mims was back in on a kick return and got a concussion on it because Rizzy subbed out the wrong guy. So he needs to be better. Yeah, this is the definitely, I think Vance has seen what these guys can do. Hopefully he did step out of bounds and it wasn't quite as big of a gain. I'm seeing Jason and Stu Pot both saying he stepped out. So hopefully they bring it back a little bit. Yeah, I didn't watch the Broncos in the 70s. I didn't start watching until like the 97, 98 season, but I've heard my dad says the same thing, that there was like this Reeves and Elway kind of, Reeves wanted to call it a certain way and Elway thrived in a different way. And it was like 2-minute warning, Elway, go win it for us. And then he got to play the kind of ball he wanted. And yeah. CJ Bulwark called it at like 2 hours ago. Now they've officially reported CJ Stroud is out the remainder of the game. So here we go. And Hufanga makes a tackle after a gain of 3 or 4.
Hey, we got Roach back in. Malcolm.
It does, man.
Where did he's?
Second and 6 here.
Second and like 6 or 7.
So they are at the 45. So probably right at the edge of field goal range already. And oh my goodness. Man, big gainer down to like the 20. And I have not seen Zach Allen in yet. I do see Malcolm Roach and DJ Jones. So they're back down into the red zone where I feel like they've been all day. I truly feel like the Texans offense has been in the red zone all day. And completely agree. It feels like they're on easy mode getting first downs, and the Broncos have to donate a kidney to get a first down. Do I need both kidneys? If I only needed one, I would give one to win this game. A little end around, and the Broncos have snuffed these out because they tried that down in the red zone. Nothing going there for a loss. So we'll have a 3rd and long here. Strip sack would be awesome. Yeah.
Pick 6.
Give me a Nick Bonito strip sack right here.
Or a Jade Barron pick.
Jade Barron pick. He called it. Got the turnover chain ready for you if it happens. And I don't see Jade Barron in the game, so you probably won't get that one. But all right. Oh man, deflected, but they're going to kick a field goal. So Broncos bend but don't break again. Batted ball could have been picked for sure. And good call there. Zach Allen is back in there. So I think the Broncos do a really good job of rotating that defensive line. 41-yard attempt here for.
And their kicker hasn't been doing.
Their kicker's been all over the place. So let's hope. Makes it. All right, Broncos somehow are down 15-7. This is. All right, come on, guys. We need points. I want you under center, handing it off to J.K. Dobbins every first down. Every first down, I need you to do that. Man. Yep, this drive has to be great. Totally agree. Yeah, if you'd have told us before this game started that the Houston Texans would have 5 red zone drives and no touchdowns, I think we would have taken that. This offense just needs to step up for sure. I just feel like Sean is getting way too cute on offense. Yeah, I mean, this has been a very bad special team streak, and kind of lucky that it only has cost you the one game against the Colts. But the bandy muff and that kick return, you could argue, cost you 6 points. So you could have this game come down to special teams too. But it's not. We're gonna, if we're a playoff team that we think we are, we're gonna be able to put up points in the second half. Yep. Yeah. I think all of us have the exact same feeling. We're Bo-leavers, and the reason we're disappointed is like we've seen what he's capable of doing, and we haven't seen that this game. So I don't think anyone's being a Debbie Downer, but 7 points in this kind of time of possession and this just lack of rhythm. It's just not what we've seen from him this year. All right, here it is. Let's go. Nice. Broncos get the ball past the 30-yard line. We'll take that.
That pick costs them too.
Yeah. All right, Bo, come on. All right. Captain Mordekin putting a Super Bowl ring on. We're changing these vibes. J.K. Dobbins run out of a weird pistol formation. Gain of nothing. No, I think he just got right back to the line of scrimmage. Shazam. Love it. End around. Oh my goodness. Going backwards. So tries to hand it off to Troy Franklin on the typical Marvin Mims end around. Loss of 3.
Here we go.
3rd and 16.
16.
Oof, that's brutal.
We need a deep shot. That's a lot of yards. It's almost 20. Go!
RJ Harvey.
Harvey, don't dance.
Okay, Broncos barely don't even get back to the original line of scrimmage, so 4th and 11, and we'll punt. Yeah, I think do the Broncos want to win this game? I think Bo Nix run the ball, run that bootleg right, and you take off and get a 6 or set. Like, we just need a sustained drive. Even against a backup quarterback, our defense can't just be on the field this entire second half. This is getting ridiculous.
It's him again. 30 yards.
All right, so better punt coverage that time.
But still.
And flag on the play. Hopefully a hold here.
I do not like the Texans.
Unnecessary roughness on us, on Tyler Bidet, or maybe on Mitchell Fraboni. Man, I don't know what to do when you have a guy who got extra yards because he stepped out of bounds on that last punt return, and then you hit someone who goes out of bounds because they didn't call it last time. So that's kind of bogus here, but yeah, just remember that Eagles game. That was a lot more daunting position than we're in right now, as far as I'm concerned. And that Giants game was a lot more daunting, so this can turn around in a hurry. We've seen it before.
But if we lose this, we're losing to bad teams.
Yeah, if we lose to a backup quarterback, that's not going to feel good.
I mean, we may have won against the Giants and the Eagles. But if we lose to the Texans, that's just...
We're not losing to the Texans.
We're not. I know it, but if we did...
Trip around the NFL. Chargers are hanging on to a 3-point lead against the Titans. Bengals are up 3 on the Bears. Steelers, who we want to keep winning, keep the Ravens out of the playoffs, are up 10. And 49ers are up 10 on the Giants. Yeah, I know it's discouraging, but the Texans defense is absolutely elite. I agree. Yes, I heard Benny Fowler talking about this, I think. Why do Bo and Sean never talk on the sideline? And I guess Sean is very careful about wanting to make sure he's seen by the defense as coaching them too. And so he doesn't want to go talk to Bo on the sideline when the defense is on the field. But yeah, I agree. That's weird. Yes, Bo Nix is absolutely worse against the zone than he is against man. That's for sure. So you got to think what the Texans are putting on there right now, other teams are trying to. Yeah, I think the play calling's been bad, but that guy won. I think you're onto something here that somebody step up and just be a leader out there. Like Sean Payton isn't playing right now, and he can put you in a place to succeed, but at the end of the day, you got to want it, and somebody needs to bring a spark right now. We need a spark for sure. Oh man, I'm getting grumpy.
We haven't even put in the turnover chain on yet.
Not much to be celebratory about this game so far. Yeah, you definitely could see a world where this kind of Sean obviously feels like this team is a Super Bowl team, and does this shine a light on we need a playmaker? All right, hey, let's fire this thing up right now. It is time to bring the energy back. We're getting the ball. Woo! Riley Moss, let's go. All right, I was getting down. My main man Jason just texted me. It is time to turn this up. 5 minutes left. Let's not get down. Let's go. Road games are hard. Broncos have had a brutal schedule already this year with all the travel they've done, and they're going to get this. The reason the NFL is king is because every team can beat any team every week. There it is. Riley's pumped on the sideline, and let's let that translate. Let's go.
Hey, they punted.
Michael Bandy back there. Fair catches. No bobble. Michael Bandy. Never a doubt. All right. And truly, could Riley Moss be the spark plug to fire this team up? Because they need it. Let's go, boys. Lock in. We need a sustained drive right here. This is a great defense. Sean Payton, you have to have an answer for it. Rally caps. What do you do for a rally cap again? You just like do it like this? Inside out or something? Or is that called a dunce cap? I don't know. It hurts really bad, so I'll just keep it normal. But
hey, we should put on the turnover chain. Well,
no, we don't want the turnover chain now, but next time we will. We'll preemptively put on the turnover chain. All right. Yes, I would love a bootleg for Bo. Absolutely. Bootleg him. Did you make it? Oh, see, it's harder than it looks. Everyone on here is always like, you suck at basketball. It's just the ceiling in our basement is so low. Yeah, I thought that was ridiculous too, that they just showed a Halloween costume for their backup running back and we missed the play. But I will take that over missing a play to see Taylor Swift any day of the week. So I wasn't going to complain about it, but since you did, I saw it as well. Dude, I feel like, yes, Bo Nix is a more athletic Jake Plummer. Oh. All right, 5 minutes left in this third quarter. Need a sustained drive. Get us into field goal range at least. Jake Tebow time. I like it. All right, Bo. We believe, Bo. Let's go. Dunk it, Jay. Dunk it. All right, no doubt. All right, let's go, man. 90-yard drive down the throat right now. Bo Nix under center, flanked by J.K. Dobbins. Dude, that play has been there all day long, and you don't go away from it until they counter. It's a first down. It is exactly what all of us in the chat have been saying this whole game. So that was a gain of 8. J.K. Dobbins, 7 rushes, 37 yards, 5 per clip, and that's been and now we're back in the shot. I would go under center and do that one more time, dude. Sure field in motion.
Another one too.
Okay, so it's gonna be 3rd and 1. Now, typically what Sean does in this is puts Bo on the line and lets him pick a side of Quinn Meinerz to go on, and he does that thing where he goes, hot 1, hot 2, and then go like. You know what would be great right now? A screen pass. Said nobody ever. All right, 3rd and 1. Hey, I called this exact play, by the way, but it's not a Bo Nix dive. It's a JK. He's short. I think you go for it, and I know that. I mean, you need. And I think you run that behind Quinn Meinerz, and you run that behind Quinn Meinerz. Ugh. And you get Pat Bryant in there. I was behind Mercedes Lewis too.
Tell him to go for it. Tell Sean.
They're punting.
But they could do a fake.
No, I don't think they would. If they get a fake, they don't get. Rizzy will get fired on the plane ride home.
I want Krishan handed off to Baby. And then for Baby to get the first.
What are we doing? I thought my TV froze. That was a long time. Wow. Ended up being a great punt from where he was. I mean, the bounce was. Wow. Get it at the 16. Yeah, I think you're right. That was a lack of execution on that drive. He did what we had been telling him to do, run the ball 3 times, and we didn't get it. All right, come on.
I mean, there's quite a lot of orange, but I don't know if that's red or.
Yeah, hard to tell in the stands if that's Broncos orange or if that's Texans red. All right. Let's keep this energy up, D. Nice tackle there by Benito. We need this, a preemptive turnover chain. Okay. It's coming this drive. I mean, just to prove to you, like the Vikings should have no business going into Detroit and winning. This is anybody's week. And okay, 3rd and 9. We're getting a turnover right here. I think they didn't go for it because if they got it back, they're in chip shot field goal range there. All right, 3rd and 9. Come on, boys. Let's get it. Get us this ball back. And I bring the house right now. Bring the house.
I don't want a turnover chain. I want to pick 6.
Well, that'd be.
Pick 6 or pick 7.
Oh, Bonito. Oh, right on cue. Oh, Bonito misses the sack, but stop him well short. Bonito went for that strip sack, which is great. Everyone was telling Bonito all year that's the difference between him and Vaughn was he was getting pressure, but you need to get turnovers. If he goes on the body, that's a sack, but we'll take it. Man. All right, 4th and 2 here. Obviously, do not jump off. 4th and 3, don't jump off sides. Broncos getting dangerously close to Bo Nix's quarter. Got Bandy back there returning. Please just catch this. Okay, fair catch is at the 40-yard line. Let's take a drive right now that takes us into Bo Nix's quarter, the 4th quarter. Almost. All right, let's go. Come on, Broncos, let's go.
Come on.
4th quarter, Broncos, let's go. Good field position. Play action pass. Thank you. Bo Nix hits Troy Franklin.
That's a duck too.
Out over duck to duck. Oregon duck to Oregon duck connection right there. Bo Nix gets the ball out past the 50. It's a muddy pocket still. What a great timing route there. Like anytime you have to throw the ball before the receiver's turned around, that is so hard to do and perfectly executed there. 43 seconds left in the 3rd, right at the Houston Texans logo. Bo Nix out to Troy Franklin again for a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 here. They could let it expire and go into the 4th quarter, or they could do the hurry up here. I think Bo Nix is way better with playing with pace, so I would love to see a hurry up and do another play here before 3rd quarter ends. But they'll take it down, it looks like, to the 4th. Nope, if Bo Nix has a look he likes, he'll take it. All right, and there it is. Hold them up, boys and girls. 4th quarter, let's go. Broncos are still in a 1-score game. I mean, honestly, with how good the Broncos have been with the 2-point conversions this year, Broncos could tie it up in one drive. This isn't like the Eagles game where you had to score like 18-0. Eagles defense is scarier than the Houston defense on paper, right? So let's go. Let's go. We need one right now. Enough silly business. Broncos just punched in for their shift at work in the 4th quarter. This is where they turn it on. They have outscored the rest of the NFL essentially in the 4th quarter. They flipped the switch. We're feeling good. Do you believe in the chat? Do you believe?
I know I believe.
I believe. All right, here we go. I believe. Yeah, I'd love to see a design Bo Nix scramble somehow here. Remember that play we ran out of empty where you just had Garrett Bowles clean up and Bo Nix ran it like 30 yards for a touchdown? Let's do something like that. Yeah, I think the key to this drive getting points, we've got to stay out of 3rd and 7 or longer. I feel like we've been living in it. Trip around the NFLs. We're going into the 4th here. Looks like Chargers are going to probably pull this one off. They're up 10 on the Titans. New England's up 7 on the Falcons. Bears are up 3 on the Bengals. Pittsburgh's up 2 touchdowns on the Colts. So mostly good things helping our playoff chances there, other than the Chargers. All right. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Josh believes. I believe. 2nd and 7. Bo Nix flushed. Dumps it off. Gets it out of there.
It's already 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Said to keep away from.
Yeah. Do you believe? Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Who doesn't?
Bo Nix in shotgun. And Texans didn't like the look. Use a timeout. Oh, that'd been a heads-up play if Bo Nix had seen they had 12 men on the field, if he'd been able to get that snap off and get a free play, but wow. Broncos 3-0 and we're trailing in the 4th. $75-20 is the difference between Broncos and all of their opponents in the 4th quarter. So this is it right here. Mile high 4th quarter magic. We've done it on the road. We've done it at home. Looks like they might be bringing pressure. They are.
But
Pat. Yes, that's a first down. Pat Bryant, just like we said, guys. Pat Bryant, just like we said, fights through. And like Cortland Sutton, so huge first down, way to throw out of the blitz, Bo. And just like we said with Pat Bryant and that slant, that's going to be open. And the difference between him and Cortland makes that catch, but it'd probably be short. And then we hit Troy Franklin, a nice little gainer. Bo Nix in pace, you guys, is stinking incredible. Wow. What a second effort by Pat Bryant to move the chains. Let's go. Andy's a heck of a blocker. Where's Evan Ingram? Let's see him. I want to see him this drive. Looks like you got JK in. You got your best blocker, Pat Bryant, in. We're huddling again. Bo Nix and shotgun.
Okay, good. Hand it off.
Good.
Yeah, shot.
Oh my goodness, they're so good. Wow. Their defense is really nasty, guys. Like, I thought JK was going to walk across that first down, and they somehow closed the space. So 3rd and 1 here. I liked that formation. You had Pat Bryant kind of as a lead blocker, like almost as a fullback. Now I think you're in 4-down territory here. 3rd and inches. Oh my goodness. Jet sweep. Oh my goodness. I thought he was going to be short again. All right. First down. Broncos have 2 first downs in the quarter. I think they're going to have more first downs in this quarter than they had in the entire game. Wow.
And now we're in.
Definitely in field goal range, but
we don't want no field goal.
We want a touchdown.
And then we have to go.
Yeah, I did not like that play either. Hate that play, but it worked. Nixon shotgun. Time. Touchdown! RJ Harvey! Let's go! Who doubted? Who doubted Bo Chapman Nix? Get out of here. Let's go. This is his quarter. Wow. Boy. Let's stinking Bo. Oh my goodness. Get out of here with that trash. Ah! Wow. Dude, and I think that play, RJ, you are a monster. All right, big Sharon, thank you. I love the super chats from Sharon because it means the Broncos are winning. Oh man, we needed that, guys. All right, Broncos are going for 2-point conversion here. 3 of 4 this year, and Bo Nix under center.
Get him in.
Let's go! My goodness. Guys, Bo's veins flow ice water. Like, he is unreal. That was, he put on a clinic. What? Why does he have to wait till now, though? Broncos have tied it up. Let's go. Oh my goodness.
Now we need to put this
like, and when you hear interviews with people who were on the team for Tebow time, they talked about how there was just like this crazy sense of belief in the team in the fourth quarters that like, hey, this makes no sense, but we always win and we're going to. And the Broncos have to be feeling that same thing right now. Like, this makes no sense why our offense has done nothing this whole game and we're about to go win this game, but they're going to. And let's go, my Australian friend. Heck yeah, baby. Heck yeah. And this all changed when your daughter got suited up. We got our kids in their Broncos kits, raising them right. I love it. Thank you, my man. And Mr. Fanta, let's go. Every 8 is worth 5, baby. Let's go. I'll take it. I will take it. Let's go. My goodness. If the Broncos come out of here with a win again, 7-2. Oh my goodness, this feels incredible. Yes, I think that's they want to see how young they can start making their fan base have heart palpitations. And yes, that's where I'm at too. You're good. We might have to stand up for that fourth quarter though, or this first drive. Oh man, that was crazy. I'm just seeing if Chargers are only up by 7 here. That would be huge for us. And then looks like Pittsburgh should beat Indianapolis. And again, the hope there is they keep the Ravens out of the. Yeah. Can you buy an Amazon defibrillator and have it overnight prime shipped, or like shipped here in a couple of minutes? Because I'm going to need it. I think Green did figure this whole thing out. Bo Nix pretends to suck so that everyone is like, oh, he's bad. And then he's like, just kidding. And he's really good. Man. Yeah, who would have thought we need oxygen when we're watching a game at sea level? Man, RJ Harvey, boy, that was a sick route. The Bo quarter. I like it. Renamed. Hey, we got an AED and CPR certified person, and we have a 911 operator in Sharon. So we're in pretty good shape here if any of us ever go down. And good kick coverage, tackle on the play by Devon Key. Hey, happy birthday tomorrow, SoCal Johnson. That's cool, man. Oh, I love that play. They're showing the highlight of that. So tie game 15-15 right now, Sharon, and we have what's the clock at? Waiting for it to show in highlights. So it's 12:28 left in the game. 12:23 rather. So Davis Mills, shotgun, bootleg, and
I thought he slapped that.
I did too. Dalton Schultz, tight end for the Texans, gets a gain of 4 or 5. Oh, thanks for watching, man. I'm having a blast. 2nd and 5 here. Oh, 2nd and 5. Ooh, man, and tight end again. Let's just put I think you kind of abandon. I think you just go man coverage and bring some pressure and put Barron on your tight end. So Dre Greenlaw is on a little bit of a pitch count. Absolutely. Thanks for watching, man. All right, so 11-16 left in this game. Texans are just almost to midfield, 49-yard line. And running a play action, deep shot. Picked off! Oh, he dropped it. Oh, Talanoa Hufanga had the pick. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. Great coverage by Talanoa. Wow. Sweet mother, that was that was game over if he had that. Wow. Nico Collins played defender there. Sometimes your wide receiver has to become a corner, and he did. 2nd and 10, 11 minutes to go in this game.
I say we score 14.
He's in shotgun. That should be delay a game. It is. Let's go.
Wait, is that a redo play too?
Yeah, so now it'll be 2nd and 15. Yeah, I mean, we saw in that Giants game, how many picks did we have that we dropped and it ended up being way too close. Yeah, this is what it's all about. It's us all watching together and loving this team together. So, and I get people were like, it wasn't like I wasn't pumped with how he played. I just believed we were going to get it done. And so I don't fault anyone for being negative. I think, well, here, I'll get it after this play. Okay, dropped it, but there's a flag with somebody offsides, or hopefully it's a hold. Let's see here. Hopefully it's an illegal motion. Illegal shift. Yep. Decline. Cool. So now we got 3rd and 15. Let's go. Backup quarterback. It's time. We need it. Preemptive turnover chain. We're just manifesting this turnover chain right here. All right, give me a Nick Bonito strip sack right here.
Well, we don't need us.
He gets shipped. Ooh, okay. And incomplete.
4th and 15.
And the pass from the play from Davis Mills to Kirk is incomplete.
That's what that guy like.
Take this back. All right, Bandy. Catch this ball. Don't even think about running it. And if you can't get up to it and catch it, let it bounce. All right, so punting to us, 4th and 15. You got Michael Bandy lined up.
Oh, you got 3 guys.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't think about faking it. All right, just don't muff this.
Fair catch it. Oh no, he doesn't fair catch it. Gets out to the 20. All right, Broncos take over at the 20. They need 3 to go ahead. And Bo Nix has been cooking in this 4th quarter. He's figured this thing out. Let's go. Chargers hanging on to that 7-point lead against the Titans. Patriots-Falcons game got close. Maybe switch to that after this one's over. Yeah, I could use a Bonito sack for sure. He's getting pressure, but he's not been getting home. He's still amazing, but yeah, I could use a Bonito sack for sure. Yep, after hating on Michael Bandy, it is good to give him credit. He could have panicked and just called a fair catch and got us 11 extra yards. First down run for a gain of 1. Sean knows more than me, but running out of the shotgun, I just don't think we're that good out of there yet. I'll definitely be watching Bills Chiefs, but my brother-in-law is in town from Washington, D.C., so I'm going over to my mother-in-law's to see him. Nix doesn't set his feet, but oh crap, wow, and I knew when he threw it that his feet weren't set. He probably should have just thrown a pick, and we got very, very lucky that Derek Stingley dropped that. He did not have his feet set again. And I listened to Brock Heward quite a bit, and he talks about when Bo Nix's feet are set, he's incredible. And when they're not, oh.
And that he would have had that number 4.
And he's looking to Sean and saying, my bad, my bad. All right, 3rd and 8.
Number 4's helmet hit the ball, so
yeah.
Luckily, they both could.
Oh, bad. Yeah, had Evan Ingram kind of sent a little.
Go for it, Sean.
No, don't go for it. Punt it back. With how our defense is playing, I think Bo Nix needs to settle in a little here.
It's 15-15.
Yeah, but I don't think we're scared of them scoring.
Well, if they do, then we'll still have to score at least 10 to win. If not.
All right, Aussie punter, don't let us down. This one's for you, Bulwark, right here.
6.
Oh, what a kick.
Oh, again.
Good coverage and a flag down, so hopefully a hold. Back him up. See what this flag is.
Looks like their coach is mad.
So it looks like a flag on Houston. So back that thing up, and then Nick Benito, you're pinning your ears back. You're getting us a sack. Oh, it is on us.
How? Do you know?
He just pointed at us. Waiting to see what this penalty is. The way D'Amico Ryan was immediately acting was like it was a penalty on them, and then he just pointed at us, and now the ref is talking to him about does he want to accept it. Called a penalty, holding penalty on JL Skinner, which I don't know who you're holding if that's as ticky-tack as you can get it. 10 yards at least. I mean, only, but that's about as ticky-tack as you can get. All right, so this getting to the point here where you're not panicked if they get a couple first downs, but 9:57 left in this game. 9:46, I guess, and Houston takes over at the 36, so they got a ways to go. We've seen their field goal kicker has a lot of leg for sure, so they probably need a good, I'd guess, 30 yards to be in field goal range. Yeah, I think you look here, there's multiple blocks in the back. Even their big one that they had that was big. It's Jonathan Cooper, Nick Benito, please end this thing for us right here. Defensive back, if the ball hits you in the hands, you need to come down with it. Davis Mills does not have a huge arm. And those balls are going to be hanging up there, so we need to take it. Put these guys out of their misery. Yeah, and the other thing that's kind of frustrating about the calls is that, like, once you kind of get labeled as that, like we saw with like Garrett Bowles, once refs thought he was holding all the time, they were more likely to call him on a hold. So that's kind of a frustrating thing. All right. We need this right now. Good, my man. Turnover chain is in place. Strip sack, pick. I think it's Casa Bonita time as well. I really do. Also, who's been to the new Casa Bonita? So when I was a little kid, we used to go all the time, and we had 5 people in our family, and I would say at least one person would get food sickness every time, like be puking and stuff. And now I've heard it's super nice, and I tried to take them when we were in town and couldn't even get a reservation. First down, handoff, their best run of the day for a first down, and a flag there. Hoping that's on a hold, yeah. Take that back. Good. Holding there. So that's a weird one because it's not, let's see what this is, where exactly it happened. Oh, I've had illegal Pete's, absolutely. Illegal Pete's was like, oh, cool, that should be good. Illegal Pete's was like didn't Chipotle steal the idea from Illegal Pete's? I've been to the one in Boulder, and I think I've been to one in Fort Collins too. Very good burrito. Very good. Oh, that's cool. You worked at Casa Bonita back in high school? I'm built like one of those cliff divers, but I'm not. If you don't know, they have these super jack cliff divers. All right, draw play here. Riley Moss and Dre Greenlaw up to snuff it for a 1-2 gain of 5 there, probably. Especially the Vikings cap. Packers just tied it up at 13. Oh yeah, I'd take Illegal Pete's over Qdoba or Chipotle for sure. Unless I was with Terrell Davis at my elementary school, and then I wouldn't. All right, here it is, 2nd and 7. Quick, balls out quick. Riley Moss upends him. 3rd and about 5. I'd say like 3rd and 3 here, probably. Let's see. 3rd and 5 before. Oh, man. Are they in 4-down territory? 3rd and 3. And they have not been doing that aggressive 4th down now that, hey, he's got your same chain on. Broncos country in the house. I love it. 3rd and 3. Get him. Get him. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Huge tackle in space by Talanoa Hufanga. Oh. Wow. Props to Davis Mills or whatever this guy's name is, because he's had guys in his grill. I thought Cooper and Benito had him. Well, I guess, yeah. Benito did lay the hit after. Wow. Guys, Talanoa Hufanga. There are just not a ton of safeties who make that hit. He had one guy to make miss, and he's got an easy first down. Pretty big kick. Doesn't even try for it. Please bounce, 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 bounce. Oh, my goodness. Broncos are going to have the ball backed up here. So, obviously, you cannot have a penalty in the end zone here, or it's a safety. Let's watch this and make sure none of those guys batting it had their feet crossed. But yeah. That should be that should be a touchback. That should be a touchback if they review it. Sean, throw the red flag. Throw it. Because this guy's, the gunner's right foot, number 56, touches in the end zone, and then he touches the ball. Yeah. All right, let's go review it. Throw the flag. Yes, his hand's on the ball, his foot's in the end zone. Yep.
Yeah, he is. There.
There it is. Touchback. Okay. Because I thought you were gonna have Michael Bandy look real bad to not fair catch that one. Because that's the danger. If you let it bounce thinking it's smoking into the end zone and you could have had it at the 10 instead of the 1, that's a huge deal. But thankfully, Broncos get it at the 20. All right, let's go. Plenty of time. All of our timeouts, 7 minutes. Let's get a touchdown.
Too much time.
Let's get a touchdown. In shotgun again. Troutman, nice little gain of 4. And that's where I don't know if it's Evan Ingram's not as good of a blocker as Troutman, but that's where if that's Evan Ingram, that's a first down instead of just a gain of 4. And is that where now at the trade deadline, the Broncos go for Njoku or Hawkinson or some like a tight end, knowing that, yes, our receivers haven't looked game-changing this game, but we also don't have Marvin Mims, who is game-changing. So I think your receiver depth is much better than your tight end depth. So I would go for a tight end at the trade deadline. 3, 2, gets it off. Run. Oh, Court! Catch that! Cortland Sutton with a huge drop, and Stewart's acting like he had anything to do with that. I mean, obviously, if he catches that, it's a brilliant play. I would like to see Bo Nix put his foot in the dirt and go get 5 or 6 yards there.
At least get a first down.
All right, 3rd and 6, manageable 3rd down. Go, Nix. Oh my goodness, run that, Nix.
Run that.
You have another one that hits.
Nix.
Broncos are going to punt it again. I want to see this replay. Was he targeting Bandy or was he targeting Cortland? Probably had way too much on this ball. But Bo could have run for that first down.
Run that thing, Bo.
Oh, did he just do a no-look pass? He did. Bo Nix. I love the no-look pass. I love your swag. But look, like literally Bo Nix just threw a no-look pass that bounces off of Cortland's hands. And I would just have loved to see him actually look at the receiver. Oh.
He should have ran that.
Like, you can do a no-look when we're up 3 touchdowns on Dallas. Don't do it in the 4th quarter when we're tied.
With 6 minutes on the clock.
All right, Texans take over at the 20 with 6 minutes left.
I don't.
Was that that was like an 80-yard kick. That was a bomb. It's 56 net on that. We'll take it. All right. Yeah, especially with how your coverage team has not done great with coverage. You'll take a touchback there. All right. Little bootleg action.
He can run it. Thought it was going to be another one of those plays.
Late hits, yeah. 2nd and 4 here.
No, like
that's a pretty.
concussion.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty generous spot there. You're supposed to get it where you start the slide. 2nd and 4, 5 minutes and 40 seconds left.
But then they have 2 timeouts and we have 3.
We have all of our timeouts.
They have 2. So more than half of it. Well, about half of those timeouts.
Wow, man, who is that? We just hit the hole so perfectly. Why do I even ask who it is? It's Talanoa Hufanga. That was just beautiful. Beautiful. Oh,
I'm so scared.
Panthers just beat the Packers. Crazy. 3rd and 4 here. Oh, I thought Allen had a. All right, punting it back to us. Zach Allen strapped it in. Seat belted. Buckle that seatbelt, boy. And it just look at how wide-eyed he is, literally reading his eyes. Wow. You had 3 or 4 guys ready to bat that ball. Look at 1, 2, 3. Wow. Wow. All right. Bo, we just need a drive.
We just need a touch drive. That's okay with you, though. Man.
Touchback again. Woo, dog, yeah. All right. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left. Broncos have all their timeouts, tied 15-15. This one is way too close.
I don't like how this game is playing.
Need 3. I want 7.
I want 8.
All right, let's go, Broncos. Let's go.
If it's 8, then we automatically win. But I mean, 7 would be fine. I don't even want. I want to win. I want to score at least 20 points.
Yeah, let's get 20 points.
I said at least 20. 24. So.
All right, come on, Bo.
Okay.
RJ Harvey. Nice, makes one miss. Oh, that was beautiful.
Good 5 yards.
Probably 6, I'd guess. 6 or 7. 6, 7.
I guess 5 or 4.
Oh, it's 3. You were way closer. All right, so 2nd and 7 here. RJ Harvey probably should have had no gain on that. Troutman missed the block, and Jason, you and my son both want a touchdown and a 2-point. I would just take a touchdown. I don't want to get too greedy. 2nd and 7.
If we get touchdown,
Nice block is set up. Go. First, let's go. RJ Harvey is an animal as a pass catcher. That is the Joker Sean Payton wanted.
The only thing I want from him on that play is to go out of bounds after he got the first. Because if he did that,
Man, the Panthers really did just beat the Packers in Lambeau. Like, that lets you know it is any given Sunday, guys. All right, let's go. 3:56. Clock is rolling.
7 seconds.
Play clock is at 4. We're good. Get it off. Play action. Ooh, oh. Man, they read that perfectly. A loss of 3. Man, that was a great play by their linebacker. My goodness. Yeah, that Aziz guy is an animal. He's all over the field. 2nd and 12 at the 35. Handoff, nothing.
Why did he hand it off?
So it'll probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning. We need a third down here. Bo leave. 3rd and 11. Sean, give us a good play here. Offensive line, hold up. Bo Nix, you're him. Let's go. Got a personnel change here.
I can't watch.
5, 4.
I'm not looking.
Gets the ball off right as a play clock. Let's go, Pat Bryan, boy! Oh my goodness. 2-minute warning. Broncos are real close to field goal range already. Oh my goodness. What a throw from Bo Chapman Nix. I was waiting to react because I couldn't tell if he caught it, but he did. Oh my goodness. Oh, but dude, why all these body catches? I guess Pat Bryant had one drop his entire senior year at Illinois. He was the player I thought was going to step up most in the Marvin Mims absence, and he's had a couple great catches for on third down, especially the one on our first half touchdown drive was like a 3rd and 8 on a slant he caught, and then he had a great extension there. Broncos are now real close to field goal range. So we are at we're at the 48. So it'd be like a 65-yard field goal right here. So one more first down gets you 55-yard field goal. Hey, chat. Do you believe? That's the question. Do we believe? Let me know. Do you believe that Bo Nix is going to have another fourth quarter comeback here? I believe.
I believe.
We all believe.
I've never doubted them.
Oh, man. This is going to be crazy. So, yeah, really, I think you need 2 first downs to feel great about the field goal. You need 1 for, if like time is expiring, you let them try it from here. If you know they don't just get the ball back. But I think 1 first down makes it like a field goal that I don't even know if I'm going to be able to watch. I'll be so sick. But 2 first downs makes it a very makeable field goal. We still have all of our timeouts. I would put Pat Bryant in there, put Mercedes Lewis in there, run it under center to J.K. Dobbins. What a point here. This has been a long game, and I completely forgot about that blocked field goal early in the game when they used leverage. Man.
And you know, that game.
Oh, man. Will Lutz is the defensive or the AFC offensive player. Oh, it's on the other 48. So yeah, you can't kick it from here. We need a first down here. And this is the play I said we should try. He fell before, but gain of 2. That was the exact play I said. Remember when we ran empty and he went left? Will Lutz is making it from this exact spot in pregame, though. So, in a dome, no wind. I mean, I think if time is expiring, but I don't think you try it if there's any time left on the clock. The Broncos used a timeout, which is odd. Yeah, touchdown here. This thing's over. Yeah. And they don't have Jackson Dart in those refs, so touchdown here, it's over.
I would at least like to win win by 7. Not 3. No, we would win by 3.
Oh.
Oh, be great.
All right, 2nd and 8 here. Minute 32 on the clock. Obviously can't have a turnover here.
If we do.
Bo Nix and empty.
Throw it.
Stops the clock. Just dumps it away. So 3rd and 8 here. Minute 26 remaining. Man, he didn't even have... So Bo Nix rolled right, and he didn't even have anyone on the right to throw it to. So he must have just felt the pressure and then left. Yeah, I'm starting to feel sick to my stomach. Big 3rd down, a minute 26 remaining. You definitely do not kick a field goal from here with this amount of time left. Oh my goodness. Incomplete. And the defensive back was like looking at the ref like, is there a flag? Because Ingram had to have been held on that. Let's watch Ingram on this highlight here. Ingram chips, goes out. Oh no, he didn't. Man, he had several people open. Oh man.
Please go for it, Sean.
No, we're punting.
This is so risky. They have it back now, and we have go.
Pin him really deep, please. Muffet. All right, so they have the ball at the 13. Oh, okay. So minute 14. This one at this point, honestly, looks like it's heading to overtime.
Unless we pick it or they score.
They're not going to score.
Or we pick it and we score. Pick 6. I want this 1st down. I want just a pick 6. It's the only thing.
An interception here would just get it on.
We'd already be.
Turnover here would ice it for the Broncos. Come on.
Come on, pick that.
Oh, incomplete. Clock is stopped. Broncos still have 2 timeouts, so they could still win this in regulation. 109, 2nd and 10. Yeah, I feel like it on that last play, if Bo Nix even runs for 3 or 4, I guess you still probably don't try that long field goal with. Yeah, I think we do have enough here to get a field goal still for us and win it in regulation. Do we call timeout here? Who does?
It was nobody did. He caught it out of. Well, like,
No, I think the clock's rolling because he went backwards out of bounds.
There, 1, 2.
Oh, they stopped the clock for us. All right, 3rd and 6 here. Clock stop. Broncos still have 2 timeouts. Go, Benito. Go, Benito. Get him. Get him. Okay. All right. They're punting 4th and 6. Thank you, Lord. Here we go. All right, Broncos, a minute left, 2 timeouts. Wow, you guys. This is unreal. Absolutely unreal.
Zach Allen.
Wow. Oh, 4th and 6, a minute left. Is it? It's Bandy still back there. Clean punt. No fair catch. takes it out to 35.
35.
All right, Broncos take over at the 35-yard line with 40 seconds or 50 seconds remaining.
Almost a minute. So.
Oh, man.
They definitely. Stroud is out.
Yeah, I mean, this is what happens when the best defenses in the league play each other. We need 35 yards to be in a field goal situation. Obviously can't turn the ball over here. Two timeouts, 35 yards. I mean, we can do this. Time for a big play.
I don't know why we're even scared. We're playing the Texans.
Let's go. Let's go.
We should have won this game a long time.
All right.
I see this thing going.
Bo Nix can tell zone already from swing pass out to RJ.
Man, that's happened more than once.
Gets out of bounds. Gain of 1, 2, 3.
3, 4, 5.
Stand up here. I'm going to move this back a little. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7. 44 seconds remaining. Oh, my goodness. Good snap. Bo rolls right. Go. Take off.
Take off.
Okay, good. Field goal range already and out of bounds. Give the peace sign. That's ball game. That should be it. Let's go. Quinn Miners comes up on him and flexes. Bo Nix, what we wanted you to do all game. My goodness. Wow. He literally could have done this all game, you guys. I don't know why it waited till now, but Bo Nix with like a 30-yard scramble here. Wow. When he did that against the Chargers last year, he dropped the deuce. He was like, pieces. What a run. All right, 35 seconds left. We're at the Houston 36.
Let's go, we need you.
JK, handoff up the middle. Go. Oh, did he just get... Oh, my goodness. I thought JK Dobbins just tore his ACL. He's fine. Oh, my goodness.
I thought that he didn't stop the clock.
Oh, let's go. Jay's joint. Thank you so much, my man. Yes, being 8-2 when we play the Chiefs is going to hit like a Chipotle burrito at double meat, like that. More like a illegal pizza burrito at double meat. Let's go. Thank you so much for the super chat. And I totally agree. We win. You know, we got a quick turnaround here and we play Raiders, and man, 8-2 for the AFC West. That's going to be amazing. 29 seconds left.
29 is
Oh. Oh man.
I don't think I can watch. I think I'm gonna puke.
All right, so we are right at the 26-yard line. 2nd and 1. JK, first down. No fumble. Good.
24.
Yep.
I would honestly wait till you got like 20. At least 10 seconds. Then go for the field goal.
How much time's left?
24.
24 seconds left. Oh, man, my heart. Here we go. There are no gimme games in the NFL. This would be a huge win. This is a playoff win. This is a playoff team from last year who beat the Chargers at home. This is a tough place to play. This is the best defense we'll play all year. Oh my. First and 10, Nixon shotgun, right? Ball at the 25. 24 seconds left. Houston doesn't have any more timeouts. Bo Nix. Oh my goodness. He's such a dog. Gets an easy first down. Easy first down. No, let it run. Let it run all the way to 1. Bo Nix. letting that clock run down. My goodness, guys.
3 seconds.
This is
left.
your Denver
3
Broncos. 3 seconds left. This is it. This is the game. This is for your Denver Broncos to be 7-2 and at top of the AFC West. My goodness. This is for a 6-game win streak. My goodness, my heart right now. Yeah, why didn't Bo Nix run the ball like this the entire game? That
Oh, this is so creepy.
let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go.
Here we go. Sean Payton goes up to Will Lutz and just says, hey, right through. Here it is for the win. Snap is good. Hold is good. And your Denver Broncos are 7-2. And we are at top of the AFC West. We have won on the road. We've won at home. We've demolished teams. We've won close games. We continue to outscore teams in the fourth quarter. And we are on to the Vegas Raiders. Let's believe. And that is why you believe. Because Bo Nix has the proof. He's got receipts that are as long as a stinking Harry Potter book. And I could not be more hyped, more proud of this team, you guys. And massive shout out to everyone here in the chat. What a win. My goodness, I'm feeling good. That was a playoff game for the Houston Texans. And your Denver Broncos just went in and ruined their playoff chances. That was the best defense we'll play the rest of the year. And this belief, as corny as that sounds, it compiles, it stacks up on each other. The Broncos have proved last year we couldn't win one-score games, and now it's what we do time and time again, and the wind is at our back, you guys. This division is ours. The Broncos are going to win the AFC West, and none of us have doubted. Let's stinking Bo. We got a great week of content. I'm doing a show with Graphic Raider to preview our game on Thursday night. Massive shout out to all of the super chats. Tons of you in here. I got a bunch of members in here. Thanks to that one guy. Thank you, Rorschach Raider. Thank you, Sharon, as always, for the super chats. Bulwark, my favorite Australian friend, Mr. Fanta, multiple ones from him. Seeing Jay's Joint. Thank you all. You have made this season just even more fun than it would be anyways. Victory formation has never felt so good. And as always, thank you to the Mod Father, the best man in the biz, keeping the bots at bay, and other creepy stuff that happened behind the scenes. Jason Lane, thank you guys all for being here. Awesome week of content. Hoping that this week we go over 30,000 subs, which would be wild, but y'all have been here all along. Broncos country, we just mollywopped the Texans, and we got a ton to believe in. Woo!